Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Temptations of Ait'seh with What Team Comp, where we're going to be starting in jail. What a good and amazing place to start out a campaign session today, huh? Huh? Yeah? Yeah?
It's
No?
where Bo joined the campaign and how he'll be leaving.
No!
Yes.
No!
That moment when
Don't leave us both.
so you guys called lightning on some people who then called lightning right back on you. And after going through everything that you guys have gone through and such, you guys are, well, you ended up at a bar. You ended up with a bar fight with a giant turtle-like creature standing in the middle of it that you guys realized, wait, that's not real. One of them did escape, but the other one, you managed to get the entire bar to just be like, get him! Tie him up. And so he is also in the jail with you, by the way. He did not escape this, but you are all being put into jail. Your stuff is being taken off of you except for your armor. So weapons, items, all of that is being basically just put onto a table that you can. I'd say. First roll of the night. Roll me a d6, Paris and Butters, and I will roll for Mad because he is not currently here. He is doing the adulting thing.
Sorry, I just. No, I won't say what I just thought.
Shoot. The place I rolled it on was on a different. I rolled a 5. So, okay, so 6 for Nivara, 5. And do you need me to roll for you, Bo?
Roll 20's loading.
Ding, it is not loading. It is not loading. 3. So yeah, Bo, you would be able to see that they've got basically everything in there. One of them like opens up the bag and just like, dude, he's got fucking diamonds in here. It's like, yeah, put it down. It's not that worth it. It's diamonds, man. Shut up and put it away. He's like, fine. Sits it down, kind of haphazardly, just kind of tosses it on the table, just like, you don't like diamonds. And like they're as soon as you're in the cells, they seem to be just like, yeah, now we're just gonna blow everything off and just be like kicking it back and whatnot. The cells are cells, stone walls between, so it's not like you can just talk to each other that easily. Although it is a U shape, so you can kind of peek your heads out and see each other. There are some torches, but on one side of the room, opposite of Naivara, the torches are completely out. But you do also hear a faint, like, sound of chains.
I haven't been able to talk this whole fucking time!
Then why would you start yelling that you're able to talk again when I'm in the middle of a description? Paris, no! I know
Because
you're
I've
not
been trying to say something.
What were you trying to say?
I asked, so is this, because I'm confused slightly by the shape of this place.
Yes.
Is it essentially like the fucking prison from Civil War?
Yes, somewhat like
okay.
that. Yes. It's just that while yours, Bo's, and Zadim's areas have light to them, the opposite side has complete darkness. But Bo, especially with your passive perception, you hear that there is like the sound of like chains kind of clinking together. So there is someone else in the cell opposite of Naivara. You just can't see them. Partly because the door that opens seems to be half blocking that cell anyways, and they didn't even bother closing it. They're just apparently having a good time. They're just being dicks. You're still shackled. They apparently have enough sense to not let spellcasters have the ability to use somatic motions and just Thunderwave the way out. Which I think Thunderwave requires material component anyway, so if you do need that.
Can you imagine how much that would
I have
suck
my
if you had
material
it?
component.
Yeah, they don't know that, but they did keep you shackled just in case.
Can you imagine
And
how much
Thunderwave is just verbal and somatic.
Yep, so yep.
this is gonna fucking suck if they had a sorcerer in these?
Shatter is material component.
Yes. Shatter was the one I was thinking of. Alright. So you guys are in the cells. You can vaguely hear them, but they don't really seem to be paying attention to you guys at all. So what do you do?
Deirdre, come pick up your grandkids.
Okay, since
Someone gotta tell them first.
true.
I mean,
Clear,
Arcus.
Clear and Arcus. Arcus is still following the other dude. Actually,
Speaking of which,
since
actually,
before we get to that,
Ugh.
actually no, yes, go ahead and you wanted to know how he's looking right now.
yeah.
He, as you're looking through his eyes, you'll mentally, telepathically, talk to him, and just hear him mentally say, "He's out of town."
What?
Yeah,
What?
I don't know. He's going that way. I'm following him. Don't worry. I mean,
No.
yes. I'm serious. He's out of town. I'm following him. I'm being stealthy like.
2 miles, then come back.
Oh, but I can follow him so much further.
I'm in prison, Arcus.
You're in prison? I mean, Auntie's been in prison before. She got out. You'll be fine.
Kiss. 2 miles, and then I need you to find Virgin.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Gur, how wide are the jail bars?
Say at most around a foot. Not enough that a small person would be able to wiggle through.
Suck it in. Suck it in.
It's like a little under than a foot. You're not the only small person here, so the cells were made with the intention of keeping anyone who is thrown in prison in here, not just the big fat people who, small people just walk out and be like, "Okay, nice seeing you again, I'm leaving, bye."
Oh, boy.
As the other guards are doing that, Bo, again with that straight look on, you can see that another form towering over the other ones appears in the light for you. You see no markings on their form. They're wearing the uniform of the guard. No hair on their face at all, or their head. And you recognize this person.
Who does?
Bo does.
Okay, okay.
You can't even see them at the moment.
That's why I was panicking.
Why would you panic?
I don't want to have a scenario in which I'm in a town that I don't know and I recognize someone by voice alone, okay?
No,
That's
no.
like
You don't notice them
that's like the setup to getting stabbed.
This is true. You can't even see them at the moment, but you do hear their voice as you just hear this man just kind of go, "What in the hell's did?" He walks over to the table and you guys like, "Yeah, look at the haul we brought it." Yeah, and he's just like, but you just see him looking over. This is Rufus.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just looking over everything, kind of like looks over to one of them, and actually I'm just gonna roll something real quick. Ah! No freedom. Okay. You see him like full on like grab the guy by the scruff of the neck and like hold him so that he can look into his eyes, just like, "Are you medicating again?" The guy's just like, "Yeah." Slaps the guy in the face. The guy just kind of chuckles like, "What was that for?" Damn it. Are you taking the proper dose, or are you actually too much again? Snaps his fingers in front of the guy's face. The guy's just like, he takes like a full second before he stares at it like, "Wait, what?" Go. Just kind of throws, like full on picks the guy up and like throws him back. The guy's just like, "Fine, go take the showers. Take the piss out of everything. You're sponging. Go. Shoot. God damn it." He looks over and he sees you. He seems to take a moment. I'll say passive insight. There's definitely a look of like confusion and then surprise and then just like a, "Oh dear gods, why?" He motions to the rest of them, just like, "Leave everything. Give me a second." And he walks into the room and he approaches your cell. Gets like he full on grabs like a tiny little stool that when he sits down on, his knees are almost up to his shoulders. He's a Goliath. He's a big man.
Oh!
Yeah, he's a big, tall man. But he sits down trying to get closer to eye level with you. Kind of has to cross his legs rather than actually sit. Leaves one leg up to rest on, just kind of looks at you. Bo?
Butters.
Oh,
Yeah,
he don't say shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, I feel
I didn't
like
think so,
Bo.
no.
He-
Yeah, no,
Bo's in the
he,
corner of his cell, sit like laying back.
mm-hmm.
He's not paying attention.
I figured.
You know, you're fucked up when this sweet halfling is giving you the silent treatment.
You look good.
Fuck you.
I deserve that.
You're welcome.
He looks confused, like,
We did part of your damn job for you. Not through the best means, but we did it.
what do you mean?
Captured a member of a cult. Follower of a kraken god.
He kind of looks around. The cultist wasn't put in the cells with you. He was taken somewhere else. Yeah, about that. He's being interrogated, but
Yeah, I bet that'll last a long time. So long that he ends up going missing.
I think that you've actually been missing out on stuff that's been happening in the city while you've been out on your boat. More so than I think you realize.
Out on my boat.
Yeah, sorry to hear about what happened to your boat. That didn't sit well with
Stop
me.
being sympathetic with me. It's honestly just making me upset.
I can't exactly yell at you. You've done nothing wrong. Well, at least, I don't think you have. The boys didn't tell me what you did to actually get thrown in here. Besides being alive, which is no reason to be thrown in jail.
I struck someone with lightning and broke open a door and started a fight with the cultist.
Okay, no, those
Which
are
I
reasons
did
to be,
pay
yeah.
for the door. I
Even
did pay for the door, and the barkeep agreed that the payment was. Technically, it was self-defense when the cultist did it because he cast a spell. So, why am I in here?
Because you called lightning in the city. Don't.
At a
That's.
cultist. There's no rules of magic in the city. Of no magic.
There. No, but that is essentially a weapon. Whether it's magic or a weapon like a crossbow, that is still an attack done against someone. God's.
They threw Molotov cocktails at me, my party, and an innocent bystander in a shop. Once again, self-defense.
Can you prove it?
Yeah, there's a shopkeep. I'll name the shop. He saw the Molotovs come in,
Would
shattered
he
the
be able
glass.
to identify these people with their
No,
face?
he stayed in there and tried saving the town. Or saving the shop, I mean. We
That's-
actually handled shit.
That's not going to be the most helpful then, because we won't be able to pin this on him and be able to say, yes, this was him. Or at least that's how the rest of these asshole sponge heads are going to be.
How about this? Give me all these cups, I'll be out of this town quicker than you can say Tallahassee.
What the fuck's a Tallahassee? You know what? I'm not going to ask. It's probably something you picked up in these last few months. Look, I'm all for getting you out of here. I really am, but I'm not head of any of these assholes. Only reason I'm even here is because someone set fire to your ship and the whole town started treating it like it was supposed to be some kind of celebration. Something about a big sacrifice had been made to appease the gods and we were going to get good catch and such. If anything, the whole town's been going downhill since you left, but I'm okay
You
with
pissed
it.
off the wrong person.
Yeah,
Most
sure.
of this town did. pissed off a god, from what I understand.
Yeah, well, they're trying to appease a god, so they're probably not getting help from that god since you're clearly still alive. Anyway, I you hear a faint clanking sound, and you see Rufus like turn to them, like he like points to them, just like I'll get to you later. Like, you just hear the like a like someone like waving their fingers but using the chains to make the sound because again you can't really see them.
Bo walks up to the bars and looks Rufus in the eyes and puts both hands on the bar
Mm-hmm.
and like moves in close.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a key.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
This will be fun.
Right.
9.
Let's see how good his morals are. Not right now. The boys just saw me go in and talk to you. Tonight, preferably under the cover of darkness. Take that Yahoo with you. I don't want him in my town any more than the next person, even if he did do the right thing. He did assault the owner of the orphanage and cut off.
Is there
the
like a
fucking arm,
rock?
but-
Is there a rock in here?
Yeah.
I'll pick up the rock.
Mm-hmm. It's like a small pebble.
Can you undo it for a second? I'm not gonna do anything while that gives you fucking key. And he holds out the manacles for a fucking second.
I can't. I don't have the key. I have to go back out, grab the key, and come back in, and that would look really suspect to them. They may be sponge heads right now, but if they're sponge heads, that means that if I try and do anything that they don't like and they catch on, they're gonna beat the shit out of me any more than.
And
Let's not go into our
just
past.
tell me who's in the chains.
Over there.
Hey, you know not.
Hmm?
And he looks past him. You know Navarra?
You know what?
Navarra.
Yeah.
You hear a small like a.
Hey, your sister's here. Just so you know. And I give a thumbs up to the darkness.
I just imagine Nivara just sitting like 2 cells down, banging her head on the fucking wall.
You see a hand come out of the bars and just give you a thumbs up back.
Yeah.
Is it a red hand?
You can't see in the shadows. You only see black and white.
I'm about to take these fucking drugs again so I have superior dark vision.
You don't have the drugs. The drugs are in the other room.
No, they're not. They're on fucking Kalir.
Oh, yeah, never mind. You're right. See, tonight, the sooner the better for you, because otherwise they're going to get the wrong people involved, and then your life's going to go to shit again, and you don't deserve that.
Be right back.
Once again, sympathy from you just sounds disingenuous.
I know. Believe me, I know. But I've gotten...
Because honestly, I have zero proof you weren't a part of the people that tried to kill me in the first.
I had no idea that shit was going down until people came back into town saying, hey, look, the boat's on fire.
Once again,
You don't
just
have
how
any
you
proof.
have.
I know.
Yes, just like you have no proof I didn't do it. Trust me. Also, why did the twins want to talk to me?
Oh, the twins were trying to get... Oh, stay away from them. Oh, don't get wrapped up in what they're doing. They're trying to mess with her again, Miss Verentana. Apparently she's been pulling strings and such, and them being, in their own minds, agents of chaos, are trying to stop that by essentially burning the entire town down.
Hey, you got you got my stuff, right?
It's back on the table. I'm gonna make sure they keep it out and don't actually put it away like they're supposed to, so you can just grab it and go.
They stole my flute when I was younger, right?
Yeah.
Do you know for certain?
Yeah.
So, as a cop, you know for certain. You want to blame somebody that can make themselves look different, can take some keys, get me out of here, and some accidentally get left behind. And he just shrugs and will go back to sit down.
You saying to bring them in to get you out?
I'm saying if you wanted to blackmail them.
Oh, please.
They gave me the flute back.
Oh, they gave you... Good. Oh, yeah, I saw that on there. About time they actually started... Well, actually, no, they're not being decent. They're trying to get you in with them. That's a bad thing.
Why are you being kind to me?
Because I saw how the entire town acted when you were supposed to be dead. And I was a bully. I get that. I picked on you. And we had our time apart after we both got out of the orphanage, and I got to see the world and actually understand just how much bigger people there were than me out there. But watching them essentially be happy over you dead, I never wanted you dead. I picked on you because Miss Varentana told me that it was going to be good
You
to the
threw fucking
gods.
boiling water on me.
Yeah.
Hell, you mean you didn't want me dead? That very well could have killed me.
Ms. Varentana said you would be able to survive it. You're part... Oh, yeah, you're not part crab anymore. That proves that.
Middle finger goes up on the tatted hand.
Pretty much, yep.
Mm. Look, I screwed up. Clearly. And I got a lot of information wrong, clearly. I was a dick.
Let me make this clear. I might consider forgiving you if you do something for me.
Depends on what it is. I'm not a spongehead, thank you very much.
He just looks at him and goes, I want that cultist to somehow end up in the water.
Make another persuasion check.
I need to play like the
10.
It's not really within my power to do. The twins, on the other hand, they don't have a strong moral compass. Give them a name and a face.
I don't care if his God saves him. I'm just curious to see which one of ours would get to him first.
I'm back.
I'll leave you to. I'll leave those two guns to that then. Anything else you want to say?
What the fuck are the other two doing in here? You ain't got shit on them. I called the lightning. I started the fight. You ain't got shit on them. Get them out.
I
You
can't let the man out.
None of you have anything. The hell does the thing do?
He was the one ordering around the bird that you were apparently flying on. It's how they followed you to the bar. People saw you take off on it in the streets, and I was following him as much as you all, so that's why the other two are in here, because they're trying to figure out who the bird belongs to, because in their sponged out minds, they're thinking the bird is as much to blame. I know, it's stupid.
It belongs to me. I taught it how, or at least you can tell them this. I taught it to follow him. I originally owned it. I taught it to follow him.
It's gonna be a hard lie to spin when you've been here most of your life. I'll see what I can do, but most likely your best bet's going to be getting them out tonight with you. That's the best I can do at the moment, because right now they've been taking sponge and they are currently just off their minds, not really going to be paying too much attention to my ass. But I'll try.
Am I overhearing this fucking conversation?
You're in the same room, yes.
Okay. I don't know how quiet he was talking, that's why I asked.
He's talking at like a conversational tone. The door is still partly open, just to remind you. He didn't close it all the way, but enough that if someone poked their head in, they wouldn't be able to hear what he's saying fully. Just poke their head and be like, "Hey, yo," you know.
I was curious. I ain't gonna say shit.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Be too easy to say something.
How long?
Should be shortly after sundown when I can pass you the keys.
Yeah, how many hours?
Bring in a candle. Before the candle burns out, it should only burn for maybe an hour to 2 hours at most.
Shit.
Yeah. Why?
I would have liked to get some spell slots back before I go about my day.
No, I don't understand how that works. That's not my forte, but... Oh, did you mean how long till sundown?
Yeah.
Oh no, sundown's still a good couple hours off. Plus, I was saying I'd bring in the candle when it is sundown.
God, no. How long until I can leave? How many hours till I get the opportunity to?
2 hours after sundown at most.
And how many hours until sundown? Bo's like,
It's
Bo was like
yes.
on
I
the
know.
bar, was about to choke him.
He doesn't understand magic, so he doesn't understand the significance of it. That's why he's being so vague. Just like yep. No, he's like kind of holds his hand. Just like look, it's maybe a little under half the day. Out of character, you were captured and brought here basically. If we use real world hours, around 2 p.m. Sundown's probably going to be around 7 p.m. And he's expecting the escape to be around 9 p.m. So if you wanted to try and take a long rest during that time, you could.
I am.
Okay?
Wait, hold on. Escaping?
There's no way they're just getting out of this.
There's no way of you getting out. Oh, okay.
Well, I mean,
I'm getting prosecuted, and the city wants me dead. I'm not getting out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Legally.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Excuse me. One of the guys pokes her head and he's like, "Hey, Rufus, come here. We got some stuff for you." He's like, "I don't want it. Come on, man."
Don't
Oh,
let them fucking touch my shit.
I'm trying not to. Let's see what I can do. Hold on. Kind of like,
Can I try and call him over real quick?
he looks at you when you're calling at him. He doesn't come close. He just kind of looks at you.
I'm in manacles. I can't do a lot to you.
You know, I've had that said to me before, and I've had people try and use those manacles to yank me into the place only for me to accidentally strangle them against the bars. Are you sure you want me that close?
Yes, because if you strangle me when I didn't lift a finger, then you're the one who's in the wrong.
You didn't listen to what I said fully, did you?
I have information. And your fellows here are kind of...
He steps closer.
One of the cultists has just left town, and they were in the bar. They were part of the demon, she air quotes, issue that we were a part of, and they are escaping.
Yeah, well, like as I said, it seems that most of the town seems to be part of this demon thing that you're mentioning, so I'm trying to keep my head out of hot water.
I'm trying to tell you this on the off chance that you decide to get your officers' heads out of their asses and out of whatever the fuck they are snorting and do your goddamn job.
I like how you assume that I'm the head officer here. Kind of past the bars. Good talk. Out of character, he's not.
I know,
amongst
but
the
he can at least do
soldiers.
something since he's the only one that we've seen who isn't on drugs.
Mm-hmm. He knows that, and he's trying. But that would still take time, and time is something that he doesn't have to get you out and do that as well.
Speaking of which, Bo,
Yeah.
who the hell is that guy that you just called my brother?
Whichever one you were talking about that was knocking down buildings.
I'm pretty sure that ain't him. I don't think. Is the guy in that cell a tiefling?
You can't see him.
No, I'm
Hey, you a
asking the
tiefling?
fucking guard.
No, he left.
Brother fucking patronizing fucking cocksucking git. I hope he gets shocked.
You thought it was your brother that broke down the orphanage, right?
I'm suspecting, but I'm
Pretty
There's
sure
just
that's the person that did it.
there's a giggling maniac in the cells. That's why I'm less inclined to wonder.
Well, I'm not allowed to laugh.
That's not a familiar voice, is it?
It's a familiarish voice.
Oh, what the fuck? Just closes her eyes and takes a fucking deep breath. Lucius, please tell me that's not you.
It's not me.
God damn it. You and I have a lot to talk about. Namely, how I'm gonna crack your skull open!
I mean, you've tried that before. I think you broke your finger when you tried to do that, didn't you?
This time I'll have a fucking stick!
Oh. I can break that. That's easy.
It's music. Wanna try that?
Ooh, to challenge.
God damn it. There's a very loud metallic thunk. She just hit her head on the bars.
Mm-hmm.
I'm switching over to Arcus.
Okay. While you're doing that, Kalir and not Zadim, Virdrick. Zadim's in the gel with you.
Again.
Yes. Sorry, I was distracted.
I know.
Khalil would go looking for Vidrick.
Yep. After a little bit,
I
you'll
gotta
find him.
find Dad!
Did were we staying in we were staying in a
Yes.
particular inn, right?
You guys did
Yeah.
get an in.
Yeah, I think he probably would have just been hanging around there, not keeping a low profile, basically. Yeah.
Khalil would just kind of walk in and go, just, hey Vidrick.
He looks up. Where is everyone?
She goes into like a whisper very quietly, like
it's like Beardrick's
covers her
expression
hands
was.
around his ear, like, sorry.
Oh no! It's like his expression went from totally neutral to like,
Oh,
starting
fuck.
not like this. He already has a bad feeling.
God damn it, what now?
I think they're in jail. They but Bo wanted to, like, you know, get back on the people that threw the Molotov in the shop, and so he burst the door down, and then they retaliated, and yeah, and then the guards came over and arrested them. Not me though, because I was like standing at the back.
It's because you're not an absolute moron.
And
Khalil-
then Virgil finds out why.
Khalil actually chuckles.
She actually chuckles.
But she's just like,
I don't like it. I feel like we should, like, get them out. Because they just got, like, they didn't get questioned or anything. They just, like, got just taken away. And they didn't really give a shit.
We already know, really quick, we already know that this town's kind of obviously fishy and things don't seem
Yes.
things seem kind of corrupt, right?
Things seem weird.
Yeah, I figured.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's like, we should probably get them out.
what, sorry?
He's like, we should probably get them out.
I don't know what cell they went in. But yeah.
A town like this. He kind of leans back a little bit as he's trying to think of what the fuck they could possibly do here.
Uh, we could wait until like, yeah, early evening or something.
Wait for what? You think they're just gonna release them?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know though. But I mean, if there are guards, they probably have to shift at some point. They probably shift during the evening because that's when people have to go to bed.
Really quick, how many people are around us?
Not a huge amount. It's only just after noon, like I said, like 2 p.m. ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still gonna be like, we should talk about this back in the room.
Okay. She has been whispering this in joy, like cupping her hands around like her mouth and everything.
True. Virdrick has been
But-
talking low, but he'd rather just move location instead of having a whispering conversation.
That's fair enough.
So I guess when they go up to the room, he'll try to check to make sure there's no way anyone could be listening in on them, but I don't know what he could.
That'd be a
Checking.
perception check.
Okay. Perception. I finally changed his image to the cheesy one. It's cute. It's cute.
You're completely fine.
Totally fine. He has no fucking idea.
I love this.
I mean, even in the room, he's still gonna be talking low. Wait, what kind of languages does Kalir know, by the way?
Do you ask her
You
this?
know that? Right, I was gonna say.
Oh. Yeah. I guess he'll
Oops,
just ask
sorry.
her.
My mic was off again.
No!
Khalil would help Vidrick look around.
Oh, okay. Do you want to just roll perception on your own? Because his is not good.
Trust me, mine is worse.
You can certainly try.
Trust him, on this.
Should I just roll another and get advantage then?
Yeah, just roll
Yeah,
another
we'll say.
straight roll.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good
You're
roll.
you're pretty well off in terms of this. You're just looking around, just like, yep.
Okay. Yeah, he'll ask her what languages he knows, or she knows, because I don't think he probably is asked quite yet.
Probably not.
Well, I know common. I can speak in orc or primordial.
Or all you have.
Yeah.
Common it is.
I just imagine Virdrick's eyebrows raising when she mentions primordial, because that's not exactly a normal language to fucking know.
No, but I feel like at this point it wouldn't be entirely surprising to him. The actual surprising
fair
part
enough.
for him is that he actually expected her to know a lot more. But
I expect you to
Anyway.
be more knowledgeable.
Mm. So you expect.
Bold of you to expect.
Bold of you to
anyway,
have standards.
He'll-
Joking.
he'll still be talking lowly though.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be like, so you want to do a prison break?
I suppose, yeah.
I
If
suppose,
that's
yeah.
What do you want to do, Vidrick?
Well, I don't think we're gonna be able to get them out by any diplomatic means.
No. Hmm.
And the town has seems to have a thing against Bo. So they're really not going to want to go.
So, how should we go about this?
You didn't see what happened to Arcus, did you?
No. I don't think so.
He kind of glances at the window. He's wondering why he hasn't seen or heard from Arcus yet. He he knows how things go. He expects it. For now, let's wait.
Okay. Do you want to have a drink?
Oh no.
He kind of looks at her like he does not understand why the fuck she would suddenly bring that up, but he just nods. Why the fuck not?
Well, I mean, if we're waiting for a few hours, then, you know, no better pastime than alcohol.
Yeah. That just kind of funny to just suddenly bring up.
I'm joking. I mean, by drink, Khalid doesn't usually just mean alcohol. She means just anything.
Yeah. Ingrid's probably not going to be, like, getting drunk or nothing.
Yeah,
But...
let's have 8 pints whilst friends are in jail, and then
Yeah,
attempt
right. Yeah, I think that would be the best plan for now. I guess they'll just drink and kind of randomly chat about shit for now.
Yeah.
I guess he would just talk about random stuff, like, I don't know, like what Kalir's ideas have been lately with her stuff.
Okay.
Bless you.
Again, a case of him not understanding anything that Kalir's saying, but listening anyway.
I imagine Clear doesn't even notice. She's just like explaining, like, oh yeah, if you look at this.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, Vidrig's already heard. So should probably just try and talk about normal stuff.
Okay, that works too. Talk about whatever.
So, time passes. The sun goes down.
Oh my
Wait.
god.
Has Arcus
No.
made his round? He hasn't stopped phone. You little fucking.
He still hasn't.
You're watching through his eyes, and as the sun's going down, you're starting to think, this has been a little more than 2 miles. Arcus just idly thinks back to you, you know, I don't actually know how far 2 miles is.
I don't know why. I love the idea that Arcus has a tape measure that measures 2 miles, and it's just like, oh, I'm not getting to 2 miles yet, so.
He just doesn't. He hasn't set it down.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I've been fucking bored, so I've just been watching him and I tell him when to head back. Because it seems like this fucker is just gonna go. Like, he's just gone.
He seems to be like looking around every now and then. Obviously, you're invisible, so he can't see you. But he seems to be like heading. He does seem to be heading in a direction. Like he's going around the water's edge and trying to go far away from actually being at the water's edge, so it's not easy to be found. But he's still following it, and every now and then, like peek towards the coastline, just be like looking towards the left, like get over there, guy, go a little closer. And eventually, you do see him like go into a tunnel, but at that point, Arcus is like, "Oh, yep, 2 miles, gotta go." Turn around, and the guy walks into the cave, and Arcus turns around and flies back towards the town.
Back towards the cave, hold on.
But you told me 2 miles.
I am aware of what I said, but you're
But you
just as
said-
serious as I am.
I mean, yeah, but you said 2 5. Make up your mind.
Well, I didn't think you'd find a cave. I'll feed you some sweets if you go into that cave for me.
Now we're talking.
There you go.
Flies into the cave. Turns into more of a cat form to prevent himself from being. Actually, no, he doesn't have a cat form. He has a dog form.
No, he has cat form.
He has a cat form? Wonderful. Yeah, cat form.
Dog, cat, and hawk.
I knew I prepared for this. The only thing I didn't have is fish. I'll have to talk to Auntie about that.
Turns into octopus.
But he turns into a cat so that he doesn't have his footfalls being too loud as he pads after them. Still invisible. I rolled myself to see what his stealth was, and the first roll I got was a natural 20, so he is basically invisible to this asshole. And as he's going in and whatnot, it is clear that this is like an area that is not easy to access, especially if you don't know the way to get into it. And you'd say maybe 100 feet into it, there starts to be markings on the walls. Black and white because dark vision. Can't fully make them out, but it looks like not words, but like artistry of like waves and of some things. You're not sure exactly what they are.
I can't read it.
What languages do you speak?
Hold up.
Just yeah.
Probably not this, but unless it's common, undercommon, elven, or sylvan, I don't
Nope.
speak it.
You do not speak this language. And eventually, you'd say about maybe 20 minutes walking. Mostly just because he's going really slow. Like he's like taking off his cloak. Like, oh, everything hurts from watching that lightning. I didn't get hit by it, but man, that asshole. Whoo, boy, he deserved that. Just seeming to be much more at ease. He actually goes to like this, like almost like this common room like area that's been carved out really really poorly. Like it's basically barely got anything good about the walls. The floor though, completely smooth, like worked stone. And eventually he grabs some more robes, throws them on, goes a little bit deeper in, and he comes out into this much wider, much more open area. That as Arcus kind of like looks up, sits down, and just kind of stares at it to give you a moment to take it all in. Because Arcus doesn't really have words besides, huh. As the area above you, as you're looking it over, I'm actually going to see if Arcus. That is an 8.
What is he doing?
He's looking up at the area above him and kind of just thinking to himself, is that a big skull?
What is it? Because I can see it.
Yeah, you're looking at it, and as he's looking it over, like kind of out focusing, looking in, it's exactly as he's saying. It looks like a big skull. Big enough, like, have you, how do I even describe how big this is? You know when you like walk into the lobby of a skyscraper and you look up and it's pretty big? Like the
It's
opening
like
rooms
the
and whatnot?
giant glass chandelier.
Looking up to where the eye sockets are, yeah.
Oh!
And this just seems to be a room that has been put underneath it.
What the fuck?
It's big.
Goodbye.
Bye. We'll see you later.
Bye.
That's clearly big. That's. Oh boy. Can I recognize what kind of skull this is?
No. You do not.
Oh boy. What the hell?
And not my concern. He starts patting after the guy.
Very faint eye twitching.
Should I keep following him or should I come back?
Follow him.
Follows him a little bit more, and as he gets to the center of the room, not Arcus, the guy, there's a globule of light that appears above him. And the guy stops, drops to his
Back
knees.
into the shadow. Into the shadow.
Yeah, he just like backpedals away, like light. The guy kneels down and like kind of like holds out their arms, just like bowed head, just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm being good. And there's a faint moment before you hear the sound of footsteps. You see a woman step out of the shadows. Kind of this inky black hair, slightly matted in certain places. Looks like it's been washed, but it's still got a bit of grease to it. Hasn't fully been washed, you know. Green skin and tusks coming out of her bottom lip, and a vaguely empty left sleeve that's just kind of wrapped in front of her, like almost halfway bound across her stomach.
Is it similar to? No, that guy wasn't missing an arm. That guy wasn't missing an arm. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I remembered one of the nobles missing a appendage, but no, I'm thinking of something else.
No, the nobles were fine. Now this woman, she, from the way that it's like wrapped around her, it looks like she's missing an arm, her left arm, and it's a half-orc woman. She walks up to this man and slowly just kind of walks around him, almost like she's inspecting him for a moment. What happened? There was a sacrifice that we found hadn't been fully dead, so we tried to finish what we were told to. Turns out he's faster on the draw than we thought, and you just hear that whack! The guy's face snaps to the side as she slaps him. You tried to kill him in broad daylight. Madam, please, you did not even inform me he was alive first. Madam, silence. The guy, like, Madam, please, and she just, like, seems to, like, roll her eyes at that and just shoves her hand over his face to shut him up. I said silence. The guy's, like, puffing out his cheeks, like, look, he looks like he wants to say more, but she's got a hand over his mouth and is clearly overpowering him. Where is your partner? And he, like, looks at her just like, I'm supposed to be silent. And she just stares at him for a moment. Kind of like
He's gonna die!
He makes, like, a motion with his eyes, like back. She kind of she shakes his head from side to side. Is he alive? Nod or shake. Nods his head.
Good dog. Jesus.
Where is he? She slowly takes her hand off his mouth. Picked up by the police, the guards. I can work with guards. Guards I can deal with. And you feel certain that you yourself were not seen? He hesitantly nods, like, I'm no longer sure if it's a good idea, but
Don't lie to me, boy!
You better not lie to me, boy.
I don't know that I believe you. Miss Valentine, she actually is going to see if she can hit him. Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, boy!
Where's my D? Yeah, you watch as she backhands this man, but this is not a backhand worth of damage.
Oh, no.
As she slaps across his face, the entire cavernous area, as you watch the guy just fall on his side, just like, oh, miss, please. Not thunderous smite, I can promise you that, but it was thunderous something, because it cracked as soon as she smacked him. She She reaches down, like just hauls him back to his knees and just kind of very blatantly just dusts him off. I'm sorry. I lose my temper when things are out of my control. You understand. Kind of musses up his hair and just gently pushes it back into place. The guy like looks over just like, yes, of course.
Fucking says no, he's gonna die.
Yo, guy's lucky he didn't die.
Now, I will ask you again. Your friend was taken by the guards. You were not seen by them, were you? I don't think so. And there it is. She like holds up her arm. There it is. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was to know yes or no. And if you don't know, then clearly all will be made well. She puts her hand on his cheek, just like looking at him. Don't worry. This will only hurt immediately. Guy opens his mouth trying to say something. She says something else real fast as she grips hold of it, and you just watch his black veins rise up his throat, his eyes roll back as he starts shaking, just like reaching out, trying to grab her. Please. She lifts him back up just a little bit more and then just grabs his face and just shoves him back as he collapses.
Do I know that? Do I even recognize what that spell could potentially be?
I'll allow an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Oh boy, okay, hold up. I'm fucking with multiple character sheets, give me a second.
I don't know how or why, but okay. Oh, no, because Arcus.
Wow, my Arcana is only that? Alright.
You're used to being Madison.
Not advantage, 18.
18. No, 18 still figures it out. This has to be a clerical spell. Inflict wounds, but...
Oh, but a painful
for her to be able to have just outright killed him like that, she'd have had to make it stronger. You don't know how, but apparently she did. And like, parts of the man's face just like, yeah, it's like mostly just blackened. All of the wounds internal, but he's dead. He twitches and he squirms and such, but he dead.
Move.
You're saying that to Arcus?
Yep.
Arcus is just like, just bamf me away, bamf me away, bamf me away, bamf me away.
Snap fingers.
You no longer see the scene. As she was turning to say something else, but yeah, you're like, nope, we don't need to see anymore. Bye. Yeah, as you were gone.
If she's that powerful, I don't doubt that she would sense him with enough time. No. Yeah. I don't need him being seen and then later recognized.
Yo, that lady's good. I'm gonna have that power.
Taru, you fucking sadist! Calm your fucking lady boner.
Dude, she's fucking great.
I'm glad I've appealed to the destructive nature of
No,
this
you've
character.
appealed to Taru's, like, gayness.
I mean,
Well, to an extent, but I want to be her. Fuck.
I get that. But
Oh
yes.
my god.
Yeah, I very much understand.
So, sunset comes. And a candle is put in your room, and as he's walking out, like the other guard, like, yeah, we're gonna just do some stuff. There's let me actually see how subtle he is. Yeah, he's actually pretty subtle. He holds up his arm to like wave to the guards, and as he does so, his hand goes behind the door, and Naivar, you just see the entire keyring just shing go right into your cell as he waves. And they're like, yeah, I'm coming. You all just take care of yourselves. And he walks out and closes the door. So you have the keys to the cells.
But he's a useful one, and she will unlock her cell.
Immediately.
Wait, is the door still open?
And he leaves it open a crack as he was supposed to.
God damn it! All right, and then
He
fucking
told you
I'll
to
wait
until
until like.
the candle burnt down.
Oh right, fucking hell. All right,
I'm ready to get out of here. Wait.
I want out.
Do you wait?
Yes, I'll fucking hide the keyring in my fucking bra just in case some dumbass fucking doped up motherfucker comes in.
Alright. So you wait, you watch the candle beginning to flicker. You're a faint.
Goddamn Lucis.
And you're able to begin making your escape.
Lucius.
I was gonna say, when will they be doing the escape thing? Because I
2
feel
hours
like with
after
Beard.
sundown.
Okay, yeah, Beardrick wouldn't be suggesting to go out that way yet. Then.
Okay. So you
Oh, and here
can
I
unlock
wanted
your
to
shackles.
bust down some walls.
Oh.
Wait, what?
He wants to bust down some walls.
God damn it, FBI, no!
Yes.
So
No, bad.
you unlock your shackles. You unlock the cell doors. You unlock Zadim's. So Zadim, you're free. And then you unlock
I'm free!
Bo's as Bo comes out fully refreshed. And then you go over to the final doors. You unlock it. And stepping forward is a tiefling man with his white hair from the dark vision, so you're not sure if it's him, but it's gray skin. Maybe it's him, but that facial expression, that smirk, and that quirk of the brow, that's so Lucy. That's so Lucy.
Hate so much.
It is not my fault.
It is absolutely your fault, but we can argue later. We gotta go.
He holds out his arms like, please.
What? Fine, she'll hug him.
He takes a hug and just like,
Cuffs.
yeah, he's like takes a moment, just like, I need the cuffs.
Oh my god.
No. Don't worry. That was on purpose.
All
She'll
right.
walk back to Steve.
He shrugs. Handicap. Excellent. So he walks with you, and you guys begin heading towards. Well,
What's our-
first, as soon as you
what's our
step
closer
outside, hold on, we're not even leaving the area yet.
Oh no.
First and foremost, you guys get your stuff. Which on the table, there's this stick of this really soft, slightly porous-looking material that's like blocked together.
The walk up to it. What the hell is this?
Lucius kind of walks up, kind of glances over your shoulder. Oh, that's sponge.
Sponge?
Yeah, drug.
Fucking turn!
Meant to medicinally help people who have lots of aches and pains and stuff, but if you're taking it non-medicinally, you can take a lot more hits than you really should. Unfortunately, it makes it so you're not exactly paying too much attention to stuff around you or to people around you, and you either say stuff, do stuff, or just don't think things through and just act on impulse.
Okay, so out of character, temp HP, but disadvantage on potential wisdom checks.
No, resistance to bludgeoning damage and disadvantage on wisdom checks.
Okay, so I was halfway, right?
Yep. Bludgeoning and thunder damage, actually.
Ooh. I'm not going to do that. I already have enough drugs in my fucking bag. I'm good. I've already had my daily dose of high. I'm Gucci. I'll leave it.
But now you can kind of get an idea about the fact that, these guys are hopped up on this shit.
You weren't doing that, were you?
Me? No.
Okay.
Madrino? Is that you?
I'm in.
Me.
Oh no, you're quiet. You're on press to
Yeah.
talk. Remember, we can't hear you like that.
You are so quiet. I barely caught you the first time.
His press to talk is glitchy for some reason. God dang it.
Yeah.
Do you have like a mute button that's like actually on your mic instead of like the push to talk? Madrino. Hello? Yeah, I can't hear you, man.
Bubbling
I'm sorry.
noises.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I can barely hear you still.
Right, yeah.
I like how you're like fun stuff. So
He said fun stuff, so you can barely hear me. I did hear that. He said
mean-
it's better than not being able to hear me at all. But here's the problem.
Something.
I
That's it.
I can't hear you at all.
Yeah, I was about to say. He said he'll type it, I think is what I heard.
Okay, it's just sorry, it's like comically quiet.
The only reason I'm able to hear you is because A, I have you loud and my headphones are actually pretty fucking decent.
in the roll 20, man.
How is my dog?
I don't know if he can be on roll 20 right now.
Oh
can
wait, are you?
Yeah, because
You're not driving, are you?
no. He doesn't have a car, I don't think.
he? On
Don't
the
drive.
train, he takes the train.
Oh, he
doesn't
takes the train.
Yeah, he takes the train
On
and the bus, yeah.
He's on the
Yeah.
bus.
Don't DD and drive.
Oh my god.
Indian
He
drive.
asked how is his dog, which is a decent fucking question. How is our fucking dogs?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh
on the
yeah.
bus, okay.
The dogs were put into like a more of a kennel area where they've just been like treated like dogs.
They dogs.
How dare you?
Meaning that they're not treated like well. Let me put it that way. They've been put into kennels.
No!
Oh,
Matt and I thinking the same fucking thing. Do I have to kill somebody?
I can't.
Matt,
be
it's
mad.
fine. We'll burn down the police department in a second. It's fine. Calm down.
It's cool.
We gotta get out of here.
Also, Bright Eyes is in a larger kennel.
Oh, Matt. Okay, no.
They're not helping their chance. No, probably not.
Matt, we can't.
Also, within your stuff that you, because you guys were able to get all your stuff back, he was good on his word. Actually, let me double check and see if he. Yeah, he got a natural 20 on that. Yep. So he was able to convince them to leave all your stuff on there. Which, picking up the stuff, Mad, you noticed amongst the items was a headband. And so when you
What?
see Bright Eyes is just like looking really confused and like squinting and like squirming around, just like they're trying to understand things, but they're like struggling.
Wait, no, it doesn't. If you take it off, it doesn't force you to unattune to it, does it?
No, but you need to be wearing it to gain the effects.
Oh no, they took it off the baby. I want to put it back on her. Can we put it back on her?
Yeah, you
uh,
you put it back on her, and it still takes like a moment for it to reinstitute its intelligence on her.
Reinstalling.
Yeah, she needs to just update real quick. But as soon as you do, she like blinks slowly, kind of like shakes her head to make sure it doesn't jostle around, peeks her head up and seems to blink for a moment, recognize you, like claws at the cage, just like, hi.
They took sentience away from her.
I mean, she's already sentient, but
Matt, you're gonna need to type it. We cannot hear diddly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We hear all of Jack and all. Also, for anyone who is using this only for the audio part of it, as soon as he heard, that she was, no longer had the headband on her head, his exact response was, "Ooh, boy!" Angry Papa sounds.
mad about to kill.
Telling lies, Papa.
No,
Telling lies, son. No,
No.
Papa.
no, you can't do this to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what she was thinking. Unfortunately, she can't talk. Just kill some guards. Is that
Hey,
okay?
what are you all doing as you're getting her out? You guys look around. You just see Lucius
Shit.
like maneuver, like very casually just walk over. Hold on a second. Wraps the chains around his neck, just like shh, shh. Always.
There it is.
As he
I'm
drags
glad
the
I
guy
left
into the
those chains
shadows.
on.
Yeah, he just dragged. To be fair, as soon as you said you left the chains on, like he's going to just drag. Like he drags him into the shadows, and you just hear sort of, shh, only sleep. As he walks back out. So, I'm actually going to see if he can. You watch as he just like pulls his arms apart. You just watch as ting as the chain just snaps in half. Where would we go next? He just pulled the chains apart.
Yeah.
What? You were gonna take this off, so I might as well make use of him. And then,
No, that was punishment for getting caught.
clearly I need to be punished. He, like, motions to the chains that are still kind of dangling from his wrists. Clearly he's now free.
We need to find the other of our party.
You have more people in your party? Sweet. I need to go find... Oh. No, she knows where I was. You hear this... You, like, see him, like, holding a finger to his lips, like, slowly lifts his head back. Huh.
She who?
I will be right back. You go and grab those. I will be right back. He just turns around and runs away.
Runs away!
Snap fingers, Arcus instantly points to the direction he went.
He follows.
I'll poke my head out of the fucking building. Cause no.
You see, are you looking at the front door or the back door?
Which way did he leave?
He went back into where you guys were imprisoned.
Oh shit! Wait, I have the keys. He could have just. Oh,
Yeah, he just ran back in.
I'll fucking follow him then. Jesus fucking.
Okay.
Lucy, I have the keys.
Yeah, that's not what I'm worried about. He walks in, and you see like Skidwall just like, hey! As you watch, as you just hear this voice just, oh gods, you didn't. Who died? And you see a woman like walk up, shaking her finger under his chin as he holds his arms, just like, listen, hey, oh, come on, come on, you know, he just walks past you, just, you, what did you do? Your chains are broken, and you said you would wait. I did. But sis, hi, hey, you followed me, cool. I'm going to distract myself now. Bye. Just like steps back and lets her like slowly point at you.
No, you
Who?
dug your own grave.
Who are you, sis?
I'm his sister. If you want, we can take you to the side and smack either side of his head.
Oh yeah, he only has one sister, Naivara, right?
Of course.
Sorry,
Nice to meet you.
he has a lot of brothers apparently, and he's mentioned you as being the what was it? The grounded center that had been lifted off of the ground. I
She
don't
blinks
know how
a
that
few
works.
times before
Yeah.
slowly turning to her brother.
He shrugs. Look, we have a way out now. He points towards the hole. You also can hear the sound of people. What the fuck was that?
Fuck. Time to go. Out. She starts moving.
So he basically just like everyone just goes out as you see just a good chunk, probably about at least 20 feet of stone was just pummelized and destroyed. Just falling apart. A lot of it blew inward. And this woman just walks over just casually, just like, remind me next time to make sure that you're actually sitting there so that when I do this, you're actually hurt by it. No.
Did she use a spell?
You don't know. All you knew is that there was an explosion that you were able to visibly hear the of, and there's a huge hole in the police station now.
Oh my.
God.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And she's just casually walking through the rubble.
Oh, we
Um,
wanted to do this, but oh well.
roll a nature check, Zadim, or do you need me to roll that for you? I will have to roll it. Cool. I figured I'd bet what I wanted to ask. There you go.
By the way, Don, if this is who I think it is, I'm putting down the description for you. Don't worry.
Sorry, man, you got an 8. It was some kind of force that just happened. It doesn't look like this was like they were working on this over a long period of time. It just was like a instantaneous cracking of the walls. Alright, so yeah. Wall where his cell and the adjoining cell would have been gone. And you guys are able to run out, and as you hear people like, where'd they go? As Lucius just kind of like picks up you and her and just kind of like, there's like a little running down the hill. He's very fast. And you hear her be like,
Fuck.
did you forget your sword in there? I can get another one. That was a nice sword. I didn't pay for it.
Wait. Who's screaming the sword? Who's screaming about the sword?
She is screaming about the sword to him.
Oh. Oh.
And he's just like, I didn't pay for it. He just continues to run down the hill. I'll allow it. It wasn't on the table though. It was in one of the lockers.
The noise that you just made was the weirdest sound ever.
I will roll you an investigation check with advantage because they didn't exactly make it difficult to have opened up a few of the different stuff. So 1 second. 17. Yes, you were able to find it. You were also able to find a pair of arm bracers and a hat that looks like it is stylized for someone
has
with
a hat.
horns to wear. It basically means that if you're trying to use it like for a disguise or something, it's ineffectual. But if you're just trying to look cool, I mean, it might work. So yes, you have those, and Bright Eyes. As soon as Bright Eyes is out in the open air again, just like stretching her wings out, just like like does a full-on like cat stretch. Hears the people behind, just gives like this annoyed look of just like, oh, you've got to be kidding me, and just kind of starts running with the rest of you guys.
Bright Eyes is so tired of this bullshit.
She really is. As you guys are running, Paris and the other girl are under Lucius's arms. Bo can just piggyback on him at this point if he wants, or he can just ride Bright Eyes, which is the more likely option, I would imagine, because this guy is, I mean, he's related to you and whatnot, he's chaos, but also, as you guys are running, since I'll say Bo is next to Zadim, Bo would be able to inform Zadim that the most likely spell for the destruction of that wall would have been Shatter.
Ah,
But yes. Lucius has no idea where he's going, by the way. He's just running.
okay, so can I reach his head from here?
Vaguely. I mean, he's a tall man, Paris. You made him really,
I
really
am
fucking
aware.
tall.
I am aware, but I'm also under his fucking armpit.
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna twist his head so that he steers like a fucking horse towards the end.
Okay. Zadim says back to Bo, ah, yes, that one Navarra uses.
Eat dicks!
You're not able to hear this. You're under his arm. Ahead of them.
Then how is Bo saying it to
Bo is
to
saying it
the-
to Zadim, behind you guys.
Oh,
Bright Eyes
okay,
is running
he's on
next,
Bright Eyes.
yeah,
Okay.
Bright Eyes is running next to...
I thought he was on Lucius, that's why I'm like, he's right
No,
there!
I said he could piggyback if he wanted, but he's probably going to
Okay.
ride Bright Eyes. I said that. I did. You can listen back and know that I did say this.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
Especially you, crazy man. So yeah, he follows, runs forward, and before he gets to the bar, he's just kind of like he does a full, drops both of you, turns around. I forgot my hat.
It doesn't matter.
It does. Oh, hey, my hat. Asked to take it from Zadim.
Also, I have to be right back real quick, real fast.
Oh, well, you're gonna miss the funny thing. Yes, the hat that you have. So you offer the hat, and he's like, yeah, can I please? Yeah, like grabs it, like he like pulls it, like this is my hat. Can I have a hat? Yeah, so Zadim gives the hat. You watch as he flips it in his fingers, slowly like pulls it on. As he does so, as soon as it hits the top of his head, you just watch his entire form changes to that of a. He's still a tall man, is the problem, but he turns himself to look like a full orc, wearing a hat, triply looking styled hat. As he kind of looks back to you, gives a thumbs up, and just like, that's much better. Well, come on, let's go inside. Picks up the girls and just puts them on their feet. It's just like does like a little hop and skip, just like da-da, opens up the door. I need a drink. Hey, how you doing? How's your family? How's your mom?
Oh my god.
All the people are just like halfway like, hi, who the fuck's that again? I don't know, man. I don't care. I'm too old for this. Virdrick, you just see this orc man walk in, just like just full of gusto. I need a drink. Just sits down, just like, I need a drink. Just, I've been seeing too much stone. I need something with good taste. As the rest of your party follows behind, with an additional woman just kind of looking around, just like squinting at everyone in this room, just like.
To Kalir, then he's like, I guess they figure it out themselves.
Kalir wouldn't comment.
Virdrick doesn't want to know how they got out. He needs to know how they got out, though.
He doesn't want to know, but he needs to know.
Yeah, he's gonna sit there and wait for them to just come over and explain themselves.
I'm back.
Welcome back. He put on the hat and turned into a full-blood orc and walked inside saying, I need a drink!
Oh.
Kalir and Virdrick are over there. Virdrick's just waiting for you guys to come walk over to them and explain what the fuck happened.
Yeah, you might actually need to approach Navarre. She's kind of staring at the bar questioningly.
He'll wait to see what she does.
I'm gonna pull out a shot glass from my bag along with the fucking bottle of wine. I'm gonna pour it dead center in that fucking jar, and I'm gonna take that shot.
Cool. You take a shot of it. It goes down hard and hot, and it's.
You doing this at the bar, or
No, she's in
were
the
they-
middle.
No!
Just standing up.
I
Just
walked
standing
in.
in the middle of the room.
I walked in, stared at what you see as an orc go into the bar after shouting, "I need a drink," with a 1,000-yard stare before she just took a shot straight in the fucking middle of the floor.
Oh my god.
She's had a long day.
As soon as Kalir just sees them as like and Nivara like taking a drink, she just assumes everything normal and goes to like one of the corners or something to just work on some blueprints.
I love Kalir so much.
What? Everything's okay? Alright. I'll just be over here doing my own thing.
Yeah, she's just like initially I was concerned, but yeah.
Guess I don't have
okay.
She'll
Yeah.
walk over to Virdrick.
to. Also, you never gave me her name, Paris.
Oh, it's in her character sheet. That's why I said I'm juggling a bunch of character sheets, because I was fucking around with hers.
I see it. But yeah,
You sit down? Do you say
Yep.
anything to him? He's looking at you, just waiting.
she, as you're watching, you see the girl like grab Nivara after she's done, like grab the bottle, cork it. You said two friends. Where are they?
Point.
Like you see this woman like look over at you, blink, look back. Really now? Like kind of slaps the chest to your the bottle to your chest. Like hold this for me, and walks over. Like sits down at it. It's like, barkeep, can I get a round over here for like me and for the people who just walked in? Thanks. He's paying for it. No, I'm not. I'm broke. No, you're not. Oh, awesome! I'm not broke.
Oh.
And she kind of like looks the two of you over, like you're doing your blueprint drawings, and Virdrick's just sitting there. But she looks at you both over and just like, so hi, you must be the others.
Beardrick is gonna look at her and look straight at Nivara.
Hey, I was already starting to walk over there. She just stopped me.
Yeah, he's
I
gonna
didn't stop you.
kind of completely ignore her presence until Nivara gets over here and explains things.
Oh, I
Aw,
would have
you
followed after her.
rude. To be fair,
I'll sit down.
I don't put up with that anyways from him. And to be fair, you're less flirty than he is. Like motions to the orc at the bar. But I can accept all sorts.
Really knows how to pick 'em, don't he?
You don't know the half of it. So, you got a name on you?
He's looking at Nivara and he's like, "Did you guys pick up more friends in jail?"
Should they
My
not have
brother and his.
friend?
Hold on just a second, Dawn.
She knows what she's saying. They're probably closer than that, at least a little bit. Let me actually see real quick. Nope, yep. They're probably a little closer than just friends. A little bit. We were sent out on a little, like air quotes, expedition from a member of a, kind of like leans back, looks around, makes sure like no one's actually coming around. No one is, but she kind of makes sure anyway. A group called the Eye of Ancients. Ever heard of it? You down and cool with that? 'Cause, I mean, you're traveling with them.
Have I heard that?
I'm
Roll a
over here
history
going through my
check.
notes. Eye
Virdrick,
of
you should.
Ancients?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I am sure I've got some fucking notes, right?
You were informed of that by someone very recently.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Do.
Eye of Ancients, so far as you've heard, are supposed to be a group affiliated with the Ancients, but these old beings.
Badass if you can roll as well.
Oh yeah, I'll roll for you unless you can do it.
I think I bit my lip.
Don't bite your lip.
Mm.
I can hear. Oh, natural 20 on Zadim. Yes, you have heard of the Eye of Ancients. They are a organization that is based around bringing people's understanding of warlocks to actually be understanding rather than just what clerics say and make of them. The reason why they're called the Eye of Ancients is because they're trying to change how people see them, as well as change the ancients to ensure that they're able to be aware of the pacts and such that they're making, that they don't overstep their bounds. They try and keep balance between ancients and the humanoids, essentially.
Okay. Oh yeah, I know what the fuck this is. Good.
Yeah,
Low eyebrow.
one of the I wouldn't exactly call him a leader. He's more like an associate. Good enough guy, I suppose. He's a little bit airheaded at times. Likes to take, just disappear and then just reappear and just be like, yeah, I just did a thing, and everyone doesn't know what he did until they hear about it months later, and by that point it's all rumors and speculation as what he actually did. I think he knows exactly what he's doing, but Lucius seems to find him entertaining, if nothing else. So I let him have his fun.
How do you spell Lucius?
Leucis.
Wait, say that again?
Leucis.
Okay. Did she say it's her brother?
He has not said that yet.
Well,
they
she
haven't
said my brother sure knows how to pick 'em, but you don't know
yeah.
who that is, since the only person they came in with was an orc,
Right.
and you
right,
ain't seeing
okay.
no tests on this bitch.
Zadim leans over and just like, what is the man's name? I'm trying to do my best Zadim voice. I'm sorry, Mad. You've got that. You've got that.
Man, I got that baritone Barry White voice.
Yeah. Huh? Oh, Vamus. Good guy. It's just a little
Son
quirky.
of a bitch.
Do you say that in character?
Balance
Yes.
out.
Do you know him? Did he do something to you guys? He shouldn't have. When he does things to people, it's usually good things, as far as I know. Which person?
The one they're talking about.
Vamus.
Vamus
Oh,
or
is it
Lucius?
Vamus?
Yeah, she
What?
said. She said the person who sent Lucius and her here was Vamus.
Fucking Vamus.
That's why fucking Navarro had a minor fucking anxiety attack.
Yep. Okay.
You guys sound like you know him. You've been hearing some of his tales too, I'm guessing.
Excuse me, Zadim. I will take the fucking ruby from him and hand it to her. He trapped a dwarf noble in there.
Oh, gods. She looks in. It takes her a little bit of looking in. Halfway decent perception check. But she... Oh, especially with... Yeah, no, that's decent.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, nope. She got a 14 total. But she looks in, and it takes a little bit before the dwarf figure once again puts their hand to the ruby's glass and like peeks out, looking at her.
Fade
like-
in.
Kind of. It's kind of like a fade in, like dark shadows, and then just slowly fades in to look up and just be like curious, confused, and she's like, "Aw, that." And you said he trapped her inside. Why would he do that? And oh, yeah, dwarf. When was this?
At least a century ago, I believe.
Like her eyebrows kind of like quirk up, like, yeah, he seems to have a weird way of having his name pop up way more often than Ruby.
It's.
Ooh, no,
I know
total
what
18.
the spell is.
Imprisonment, of course.
Yeah.
Cast imprisonment on someone. Yeah, that means he's at least as strong as I thought he was. God's damn. Do you know what the stipulations behind it are?
He has to say her name.
He has to say her name.
Yep.
Oddly specific, but I mean, it's doable, so it falls in line with what imprisonment says for that. Are you going to just confront him and say, hey, say his name, or are you going to be, sneaky about it, try to get him to say it while she's, in his presence, but not in his presence?
Gonna try and do something like that. Worst come to worst, I can potentially mimic his voice.
You're going to try and listen to him and then try and, do you even know her name?
Oh god.
Oh
Fucking
god,
hell.
that was from a while ago.
Yeah, shit, hang on. Let me see if I can emote. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna control F because I can't find the fucking actual button for find.
Da 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 da. Let's see. Okay, I didn't write it down.
I can barely
Still
hear
quiet.
you, man. You're getting closer.
God, I don't remember her name, and I don't think I put it in my notes. I can't fucking find it. This is a mess. I only started putting dates like a couple months ago.
She's the queen. Ovina Windjaw.
Thank you.
Yes, that's her name.
Haven't heard of her. What? I haven't?
Okay, we all know that was that character. Virdrick, don't laugh.
Oh yeah, that's not me.
I'll keep my eyes open, if nothing else. I mean, if he put her in there, maybe he just did it, and I don't know. I mean, some people think that he's having just a guffaw and whatnot. I mean, if you ask him about her, he'll probably just say her name, just like, mimicking you, and then be like, oh, yeah, I'll be able to tell you all sorts of stuff about her, the way that a person who's powerful, a little bit kooky, but still has his heart in a good place, or good enough place, might,
Slowly, eyebrow raises.
He does. Whether people believe that or not is completely up to them.
He sent you here for what reason?
To deal with getting some information about cultists worshipping a god of krakens.
So, turning on an orphanage.
Mm-hmm. Ardya is its name.
Artie.
It's
Please, God, spell that.
It's above it, but I'll type it again for you.
Thank- Hi, buddy. Savannah's home.
Buddy, yep, that's exactly what's going on. We're closing the doors now.
Caesar sitting here like, loud dog, shut up! My domain.
Okay, when she says that, Beardrick's gonna be like, and when did he send you guys?
I'd say about a month ago. Actually, no, 2 months ago. But he sent me a month ago after Lucius had been sent 2 months ago because apparently Lucius had been slowly turns to look at the orc, slowly turns to look back, having a field day.
What was he doing?
He broke up some of the place. Apparently he actually had a face-to-face confrontation with one of the members of the cult. Big battle, broke up part of some forested area, something about severing a limb and such, running away like, you know, the smart man he should have been, because he should have been with a freaking group of people. Sorry. But eventually it led to me arriving here and him being like, hey, finally you're here. I'm in, you know, the shadows and whatnot. I'm just looking for a ride off this place, but
I'm stupidly in love and not fucking thinking because I'm a fucking douchebag.
I mean, he's not the last part. He is pretty dumb though, when he's not being smart or being a smart ass, which is often.
Where was Vamos when he sent you?
Vamos.
That's
Thanos.
Valien should still be there.
I love the idea that
we finally have a location.
Thank God.
Valiant. Where was Valiant again?
It's the capital.
It's the capital, so we're on our way.
Hell yeah, we gonna get this
I'm
fucking
on my way from misery to happiness.
We might not be killing him, but
I'm on my way.
oh, everything's coming to a head. Okay.
But yeah, I can certainly give you guys an introduction when we get to the city. Lucius could as well, but I imagine his would be just like, ta-da! The smart man! And it would be less grandiose than such.
Almost certain that other than the 10-year-olds, my brother has the least intelligence.
You give him too little credit.
Oh no, I'm not saying he's stupid by any means.
He's smart and very quick-witted. He's actually gotten me out of more gems than I care to admit. Mostly because he does the thing. She like wiggles her fingers off of her skin like, ooh. Have you seen him do that
I want to
before?
know what the thing...
Oh, you don't even know what the thing is? Oh, he should show you sometime. It's actually... It's terrifying. No, it's very terrifying. But it's also kind of cool, I suppose.
Terrifying is subjective.
Sure. Let's go with subjective, yeah.
So, as fun as this has been, it probably would be beneficial to discuss our next move, seeing as...
Do you have a boat? Or
we
did you
will
charter a
have
ship?
one in the morning.
Perfect. I'm going to grab Tweedledum over there and make sure that we get on that boat. And we will all sail away scot-free. You hear the guards coming inside as she's saying this. Hey!
More heads!
Hold on. As you see them come in, you immediately see these guys were not prepared for this. They're swaying all over the place like, hey, have you seen a bird?
Are they high AF?
They're high AF. They're
God.
like, have you seen a bird? We're looking for a bird.
Oh, God,
one of them's got a little bit of
I wanna
blood
punk them.
coming from their nose, just like,
I want to punk him so
Holy
bad.
shit.
oh, we're looking for a bird. He like grabs one of the chairs, like, hey, have you seen a bird? Points to one of the guys. No, fuck. The guy didn't even answer him. Just moves on to the next one. Hey, have you seen a bird?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The guy's just like, this guy, like, he's actually like leaning forward. The guy's just kind of like leaning back to like, no.
Okay, so I have... Can I do something with Arcus, since I'm sure he's just invisible and lurking around me?
Sure.
Telepathically trip him.
Roll a athletics check for him.
Athletics or acrobatics, because it's just
Athletics.
him getting underfoot.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep. It's still him trying to like kind of shove up against their legs.
Let's try it. Worst case scenario, he'll just feel a little bump. Oh! Ooh, good boy.
He rolled a 7 and a 9.
Oh, I got a boy.
The Vor's not a bird! Slaps it. Gets himself back up.
Vor isn't a bird.
No! No, it's not a bird! Someone point me in the direction of a fucking bird.
I need my birds, man. I need them.
And the
I
guy
believe
behind
I
him is
saw
like,
a bird outside.
thank you! Finally, someone with some sense walks outside. Another guy pokes his head in, just like, I'm sorry about him. He accidentally took a second dose of medication before he did it. I'll make sure he doesn't go swimming for the next 30 minutes so that he doesn't, have any accidents, He's probably got to eat some food and whatnot. Don't worry, I'll take care of him.
Out of character. He needs some milk.
Amongst other
Need
things,
more
yeah.
than milk.
I want that milk. Give me that milk.
All right,
I
so
feel gross just like imagining him saying that.
you watch as your brother just like watches the two of them leave and just kind of slowly drinks his ale, just like. Well, they're very capable. I'm sure that your city is in good hands. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
No, you are not.
Fuck. I'm going to go to sleep now. He walks upstairs.
She follows him.
Oh my god.
Damn it, shit, fuck, damn it, shit.
Familial drama.
I will hold person you.
No, you won't. You love me too much. And
As
I
soon
can't
as
speak
he's-
as soon as you do that. I know how
As-
that works.
That doesn't sound like too bad of a thing.
Don't you do it.
Come back downstairs.
I'm not talking downstairs. I don't look good as like emotions to all of himself. I always make myself look a little pudgy. Like pokes at where his non-existent beard gut is.
Fine, go to your room.
Yes.
You are going to sleep, though.
Shit.
Go to your room.
I'm already in my room.
But yeah, he goes to his room. The lady will eventually introduce herself as being Ginger Milwa. Ginger Milwa. The only reason why I was slipping up on that is because I was also trying to read her last name, so I
Ginger
didn't
Milk.
accidentally miss that up. I will spell that for you. Ginger Milwa.
What race is she, by the way?
Human.
Huh?
Human? Okay.
Yes, she is a human lady.
Come on.
Yep, and she, when he goes to his room and whatnot, and she lets you guys have a moment, then she goes and follows him up to the room, and you guys are able to do what you wish. It is evening, so it's like again around 9 p. At this point, it's closer to 10 p.m., so it's getting later.
We should take this upstairs.
Agreed.
All right, you guys.
Amazing. Bang on fucking Lucis's door.
You watch as Ginger opens it, like squints at you. You don't have
That's
to
not
bang the
the
door.
only thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes I just don't know.
You could have just come in. We
I
weren't
don't
doing
know if he
anything
locked it. He's
indecent.
cheeky like that.
I made sure he didn't. Why do you think I followed him upstairs? Please, one of us has to be the brains of this, and clearly I'm the one thinking rationally. Come on.
She'll gesture the rest of the group to head inside as well.
So you guys head inside, and you see him no longer as an orc. He is in his tiefling self. Just kind of kicking
Hello.
back.
Kale's just been kind of, just doing her, gauntlet thing, so.
Don't worry, I would have nudged her to follow us.
Oh, okay. She would be kind of reluctant. She's engrossed in her work at the moment.
She can do it
Stay
upstairs.
down here. Do you want to stay down here and I can fill you in?
Oh, come. Collier just puts away her stuff.
So you also see all this. He's, I mean, an interesting person, you suppose.
Who?
The tiefling who was sitting on the bed, kind of waving at you.
Does he at all look like Naivara?
He's got similar hairstyle, but it's white.
So is mine.
I was gonna say Naivara's is pretty close too.
And it's more front heavy.
I mean, if he hasn't talked to Collier, then she would just not pay him any mind.
Hi there, how are you all doing?
There it
All of
is.
you.
Now Claire's sitting here like, fuck, now I gotta talk to him.
Yeah, Vyric's gonna ignore that. We all start. We gotta talk about things. So
Mhm.
he's gonna be like, "Well, the guards are looking for you."
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. Not that
You're
I
a
can prove.
fucking liar.
They can't prove it. I mean, the
They
only
couldn't
person who
prove
can
that
prove
I
it-
was. They couldn't prove that I was in the bar either. They still took me in.
They couldn't keep me there. I would have gotten out. He still has the chains on, by the way, because you never said you took them off.
He kind of ran off before I could. So.
Okay, now Collier just sees him as an idiot.
Can you please? Look, I was trying to get out of there before people, you know, do the stuff and the things, you know.
She'll take off the manacles. Is that what they're called? I can't remember.
The
Manacles,
manatee.
yes. When you take them off, he reaches behind himself and holds out a fresh pair of manacles. You want them?
Wait, he holds up what?
A pair of manacles. You want them?
Why would I want those?
I don't know. Maybe you want to, you know, put someone in manacles one day.
Ah, why the fuck not?
Cool. You now have a pair of manacles.
I was about to ask, are they broken? Wait, why does he have an extra pair?
Is it not the ones he just took off?
No, those he broke.
Yeah,
Oh.
he broke his. This is another set that he just like has another set apparently.
Oh my god, who is this man?
A legend. So she's giving him the most massive, like, well, I want to know why you have these look. But she doesn't say anything when she pockets them before she just turns to Beatrix. You know, like the horrified look you get when you just overhear your sibling talking about their sex life? Yeah, that's the face. It's the face of just sheer ew.
I'm not sure Vyric would understand that kind of face.
Okay, then she just looks disgusted.
Yeah.
That seems simple enough. Okay, so what... We need to figure out exactly what we're doing.
Do we not have a ride out for the morning?
We do with Bo's boats, I'm pretty sure.
I don't
It's a
think
matter
it's
of...
his.
Oh, did we charter one?
You chartered one.
Okay. We... Oh, that's right. Okay. We have a ride capital, and wherever Bo needs to...
Oh, cool! You're gonna go
check
see
out, I
my
believe.
place. Nice.
However, the issue is...
Something
we have
broke.
to... Oh no. Oh no!
I don't know what it is. Sorry, continue?
We need to try and get there without, showing our faces to potentially the then sober guards. Not entirely sure if they'll be sober.
They tend to be high most of the time. And when they're not high, they're just throwing up or asleep.
Okay. So we might not have that many issues then.
Exactly what time do we need to be at the... Is it docks? Is that where we're
Docks.
going to be going?
Yeah, it's the
Okay,
docks.
Yeah, at the docks.
I mean,
I
if we're
think
there
it was in the afternoon that the boat is supposed to leave.
early. If we're there early, we can just be early and not be caught by them. There we go. Checkmate.
Do you even play chess?
Yeah. I totally play chess. You can't prove otherwise. Shut up.
Then we should head out to the docks
So we'll get a rest now, and then wake up early in the morning, try and get some food, because otherwise, well, it's not going to be pretty. And then we'll leave for the boat. That sound good?
As good as anything else we can think of.
Yay! He can talk!
You spoke earlier!
Yeah, he did earlier.
I didn't hear it. Well, I might have been gone, actually, because remember I did say be right back.
You did. But yes. I mean, to be fair, I have no issue with us going in there because, and I'm actually going to steal this from you, Paris. Don't freak out. I literally just said.
It's like telling someone to calm down when they're freaking out. I mean, that doesn't make anything.
No,
better.
I said it before. So I made sure she was aware, and then she screamed.
Saying don't freak out, but not telling me what you're about to do doesn't help.
I only was. Yeah, no worries. He motions. He's like, "There's small man, tall man, cute girl, my sister, and short man."
Wow, 2 short men.
Yeah, right. Which one's which?
Oh, I'm sorry.
He doesn't discriminate.
Short man with a hat and short man with armor. I respect it, but at the same time, the titties gotta be out, man.
Wait, say that again. What?
Okay.
He said short man with a hat and short man with the armor. I respect it, but the titties got to be out.
You cut out at the
You
same
keep
time.
cutting out on whatever it is that
Hold on.
describes Veerdrick.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
He says short man with the hat, short man with armor. I respect it, but the titties got to be out.
What about out of character, Clear? He is absolutely. Well, no, he said cute girl. He said cute girl.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes, he did
Hold
call
on.
Clear cute girl.
Claire is.
Claire is
resents that statement.
She is cute. She can resent it all she wants. It's not untrue.
It's false.
No, it's not. Look at her art.
So that means 7 of us.
She's-
Ginger, don't you have a spell that can help us with that? And she kind of just stares at him like, oh my god.
Actually,
Yes.
Colette doesn't resent that statement. She just doesn't realize that she's been referred to it. So.
That sounds
Yeah.
like her. That sounds more
Right.
like her. But yeah, he motions to her and he's like, "We've got a spell that can work with it." Like wiggles her finger like, "Ooh," and then she
Cast a spell on you. I'm
kind of,
sorry.
and she just kind of like stares at him for a moment and looks so done with his shit, but also is like, "I do have a spell. I can basically cast a disguise that'll last on us all for 8 hours or until I dispel it. That way we can go in to the docks, dispel it, and be good. No one will see us. No one will know it's us until we're at the docks. That way we can get there, we'll have no issues, and we'll be fine." Does that sound good to everyone?
Sounds fine.
I mean, we
To
might
me.
actually be able
Why
to
are
make...
these guys?
You don't have to be. Do you want to be disguised?
I wasn't seen by anyone, so.
She's fine. She and Veerdrick, and she'll point to Veerdrick, are fine. They aren't. They were not
people-
arrested.
People were seen. You were seen with us.
That is true. But you also aren't the one who,
Called lightning in
Listen.
the middle of the town. I heard about that, by the way. Saw it. I saw the guards reacting to that. Their first thoughts were, "Hey, that's a pretty light show," and then one of them was just like, "Wait, we're not supposed to do that," and then one of them was like, "Oh, we need to go stop that, don't we?" "Yeah," and then they started running.
To be fair, they tried to set us on fire.
And you decided to do the more obvious thing of calling light. Bo's just not looking at her at this point, just like, I don't need this. She holds up her hands just like, I do get it, I do, it's just... I can
It would
also
be-
be very, very, very upset with that, because that makes... It actually doesn't make anything, you're right, I'm being way over dramatic about this. But...
It'd be safer for. Beardrick's just gonna interrupt. He just. This line of talk is useless right now. He's gonna be like, it'd be safer for us if all of us were in disguise.
Just in case. I can work with that. I can work with you. You seem nice.
Who is she talking to?
You.
Jesus Christ, these people are so naive.
No.
How have they survived?
Beatrix almost kind of like blinks at her for a second, almost like he's kind of trying to figure out who the fuck she's talking to.
I think the best part is she's not as naive as you think, primarily because she already said that Beatrix was slightly acting like an asshole.
I mean, Beatrix doesn't comment. He doesn't say anything.
You're less
Blinky
of an asshole
gif.
than some people that I know. Believe me. Surprising, I know. When you think that your ego is so big that no one can touch you, there are other people out there who are worse.
Okay, enough petty.
Petty. I'm not-
Beatrix still looking at her like he's gonna say something, but he decides not to.
She just smiles at you. She knows what she's doing. Or maybe she doesn't. You don't know.
Yeah, Beatrix over here is thinking like, bitch, you know me for 5 minutes. Who the fuck?
I mean, it only took me 5 minutes to peg you as grumpy grandpa Nivara, so I mean, you ain't hard to...
And like 99% of other people would definitely do that.
You're cranky, sensible grandpa.
Get some sleep, you hooligans. And then she yeets herself onto the bed right on top of Lucius. You go,
I need you to roll off my brother, because I need to have a talk with him.
No.
Colette
Flops
just,
herself over him.
Colette just looks in surprise. Or not in surprise, just like confusion. And then she just kind of... Is this... Are we sharing a room or something?
No,
or-
this is their room.
No. This is...
Oh.
We
Yeah,
have
your
our
own.
own separate rooms, we just gathered in a single room to talk, essentially.
Which was his room. And her
Having only said, literally, 4 words in this whole conversation, she just turns around and leaves.
Bye, cute girl.
Yeah, Beatrix will follow after.
Bye, Armor Small.
Colette,
Bye,
then...
Head
There is a loud thwack. I hit him in the fucking horn with my quarterstaff.
Colette, stops, and it's just like, oh, the cute girl's referring to me, and it's just like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
The
And then
cute
Oh.
walks away.
I don't know your name. You didn't introduce yourself. Bye. You
Beatrix
didn't,
would
Dan.
also have paused at that. Yeah, we didn't introduce ourselves, but at Nivara, he'll be like, I trust you to take care of that.
She hit me.
To Nivara, he's saying this.
Yeah, he said that to you. Like, she hit me.
Take-
Rubs his
take
horn.
care-
And he's
of what?
ignoring him.
Take care of what? Take care of what?
That he won't call us this again.
You're an adult, tell him his name.
Tell him his name. Lucius.
You know what? Fuck off. We were gonna ignore it until you said something. God dang it, NPR.
He doesn't say anything. He just leaves. It's your brother.
Bye,
You should
Armored
take
Small.
care of it.
I should think of a better nickname for him. Armored Small is just too generic. It could be any armored small person. Should I call him Grumpy Grandpa? No, that's also too generic.
How about you stop antagonizing my friends?
I was gonna say,
They're
if he
not
calls
my
him a nickname
friends.
like that next time, Beatrix is him.
They're not
I
my
mean,
friends.
honestly, from what she's told you about her brother, period, it makes sense why he's antagonizing you specifically.
He's looking
Yeah?
for a fight.
Yeah, Beatrix will give it to him.
That's not.
Yeah, he told Nivara to take care of that because he's your brother, so he better be cutting this shit out.
I mean, you can tell her to do whatever the fuck you want. But that doesn't mean that it's gonna happen.
That's okay. He tried. See how it goes. Continue.
Oh, please, I want them to fight. I don't want them to fight, but I kinda do.
Oh yeah, they're probably gonna fight.
So sis.
Yes.
You look terrible.
I will crack fucking.
What? You do. Look at you. You've let yourself go. Your hair's gone. And, I mean, look at you. You're smiling now. I can't
Let
believe this. He smiles at
Myself go.
you. Yeah, you're smiling now. You're always so reserved. You're like, oh, no one can know who I am. And now you're just like smiling and grinning and cracking people over the head in broad daylight. Good for you. I'm so proud of you.
Oh,
Everyone's gonna kill him.
I missed you.
I swear, like, if he does any more shit to Claire, she's gonna punch him in the face
I mean,
say thank you.
honestly,
with the power fist.
honestly, like I'll endorse it. And I don't mean like Paris will. I mean like Nivara will fucking do it. Needs to be fucking KO'd.
I like how you're assuming he can just be KO'd. Bold. of
Oh
you
no,
to
I
assume.
no, I know it's fucking stats. I absolutely know what's gonna happen if this does. Just stop antagonizing them, please.
I'm not
I know-
trying to antagonize
You
them.
absolutely are with Virdrick. I know you.
To be fair, he's wearing armor. People who wear armor, I have to antagonize just in case.
Why?
You know. I'm not allowed to say it in public, but you know.
Just
Can I
because
just-
you can
Can I
walk
just
around.
move out of character that Claire is always also in armor.
Yes.
Yeah,
you're
but he
cute.
finds you cute.
He's a little blindsided by things like that. Clearly.
I
Out of
like how he
character.
just called her cute girl right in front of his girlfriend.
Yeah, his
She
friend. You mean?
friend. Yeah. She didn't say anything.
Exactly.
There's a song built specifically for this occasion.
Oh, yes. Please.
Please indulge.
You say she's just a friend. You say she's just a friend.
Oh my god.
You're not wrong. He kind of waves it off. I'm sure they'll be fine. They seem like grown-up adults. I mean, to be fair, the short man looked like he had actual grays instead of white hair. So I mean, he's probably old enough to make
Two
me
of
feel
them
like
are
I'm-
going to want to hit you if you continue to call them by that name.
I like it. Kinky.
No, don't. Especially do not antagonize the half orc. I will bury you
Why
up
would
to
I
your neck.
antagonize her? I'm calling her
You-
compliments and good things.
Do
right? There's a
not
compliments and good things,
call
right?
her cute girl. Am I understood?
She didn't introduce herself. I had to call her something complimentary and not antagonize her. I was being nice. Is it so wrong to be nice in this day and age? To call someone cute without being expected to be like, oh, you're calling her cute. That means you want to sleep with her. No, I just wanted to call her something nice. She looked
I
like you could
must
get a flower
say-
crown in her hair and be someone who would be absolutely delightful to actually have tea with. Come
It is
on!
quite interesting when you have insulted someone, several someones, and you sound as though you are the wrong party.
Am I not?
You are not.
But I only wait. Hold on, who did I insult? I said you're tall and you're like my
I'm
size.
staring at him real hard.
I called him.
Real hard.
I said I respected that he wears armor. I just prefer the titties out. That's accurate. They like motions to himself like tits are out. I said
Just because you have tougher skin doesn't mean... There are things in the way that you say them that come off as insults. You remember how we had that talk before I left home about how certain phrases, while you think they are compliments, are not compliments?
No, I don't remember that. I've had the
Oh.
conversation
You
with him
someone
too.
when you boil them down to their appearance. It leaves no room for their actual qualities.
Okay, to be fair, how long have I fucking known you guys? I've known you for how long? That's right, about an hour. So my qualities that I know you by are cute girl, armored small, hat small, tall man. I have
How about-
I could call you Birdman, but I don't think you...
You could, but it would not be a good idea. And if you want people's names so bad, you go up and introduce yourself and then you ask them their name.
To be fair, I was introduced as Lucius, and then my sister didn't introduce any of you guys, so I'm
We were
just in
kind
the
of
dark
trying
here.
to escape from a prison.
I was
And
in
you
the
can
bar where
take
you
a
could
little
easily have introduced.
initiative.
I
You
could
were
have taken
also
the
an
initiative.
orc, which meant that you were trying to hide yourself
I mean,
in a
my
place where you
appearance.
broke down the orphanage!
Why are you screaming
I
in the
can't
bar?
say
Don't
your
you know there are
name.
people downstairs?
I'm gonna try and choke him!
Okay, you put your hands on his neck. He just like flexes his muscles and keeps talking. I mean, to be fair, you could have just called me Lucy. How many people would have put together that Lucius is Lucy? You've used my childhood
So much.
nicknames in so many other places before. Come on.
I hate you so much. I
love you
hate you
too.
so much.
Are you ever going to give me your name, by the way? You said that you would be, like, happy to tell me, but you haven't actually said it.
His name is Nadim. The orc girl's name is Kalir. The halfling is Bo. I'm actually like so flustered acting out this rage.
I love it.
And the gnome is Beatrick. Call them that or don't call them anything.
Was that so hard?
Yes!
Why?
Because you should be acting like the adults you are.
Okay, clearly you haven't met most of the adults I've been with, and most of the adults here are assholes, so actually, to be fair, I'm fitting in.
Just because a person is an asshole doesn't mean that you have to fit in. Do you fit in with the fucking clerics because they're the majority?
Technically, yes, because I fit in with the tieflings that they hate and throw stuff at, and then I watch as they get laughed at, and,
Ginger, talk some sense into your boyfriend!
He's not my boyfriend. She, like, lays her head on his chest, just, like, staring at you, like, because you said that, she's not gonna do anything. She's like, you deal with him, he's your brother.
Everyone's like this. He's your brother. You deal.
He just grins
The
up
fact
at you.
that it's my brother should, like, already tell you guys that he's not gonna listen to me first and foremost!
He pulls your hands off of his neck. So, sis, I really do love that you tend to show your affection by trying to kill me at the first opportunity. How have you actually been?
She takes a deep breath.
Arcus! He's so big now!
He doesn't know who Arcus is.
Oh yeah, he does. Arcus was one of the ones with Auntie.
Ah, that is true.
Yeah. So he knows that Arcus is Auntie's. He doesn't know that Arcus is yours now.
Oh, okay.
Arcus jumps onto his lap and just kind of like turns around, like does a little like the cat, like around in circles,
Awesome.
around in circles, around in circles, and then slaps him in the face with his tail.
I need to run and be right back real quick, Zadim. Just enjoy Arcus beating the shit out of him.
Slaps him
I'll
in
be
the
right
face
back
again.
real
Ow.
fast.
Slaps him in the face again. Ow. Arcus, you are just as delightful as ever. Arcus just sits down, like does the whole pawing at his face thing, just and being cute little fey dragon. Just he's like, yes, I missed you too. Pats him on the head. I like your bird, by the way. It's a mixed with some other stuff, so it's a
False
very
alarm.
weird bird.
What the fuck
haven't
did I
been-
miss?
Roll was funny.
I have not been to places where there are birds like that. Okay, I don't.
Bird? What? Did Arcus
Navara?
transform into a hawk?
No. Navara, can you tell me what the demon's bird is? I
Why
don't
don't
know
you
what
take
it's
a
called.
wild guess?
I don't know the name of birds. Wild guess is going to end up with me getting my ass kicked by these guys because they think I'm an asshole. Explain,
Why don't
please.
you ask? Why don't you ask him what it
I'm
is?
asking you what it is.
Ask him. It's his bird. He'll be happy to tell you if you ask nicely.
But I was asking you.
She
She's so
leans in
mean.
really close to him. Sink or swim, bitch. Before she sits back up.
That's a very pretty bird, good sir.
Thank you.
Does it fish
Go
for
on.
you? I don't know what a bird
I'm
that big does.
sorry.
Look, I've seen falconers and whatnot who use it to catch rabbits and stuff. That's clearly a bird bigger than a falconer's, and I don't know what kind of bird it is. I've never been to places where there are birds that big.
He's too prideful to admit that he wants to ask what it is.
She is a griffin.
Glad I kept using the, not saying he or she. Yay. I actually did something right for once. And
In the future, there would be a better term. Most
Yeah.
people of my ilk do not appreciate when their friends are called it.
to be fair, again, I'm not really good with. Granted, can I pet her?
Ask her yourself.
She
She
understands
can
me.
pet.
Leans over. Hey, can I pet you? Bright Eyes just like leans back from him, like so, like giving like a what the fuck. He's like, I just want a pet. He like sits down in front of Bright Eyes, like I just want a pet. Like she just doesn't let him. He like when she like pulls back, he like puts his hand very respectfully, just like
She likes jerky.
I don't have any jerky.
I will give him like some of Argus's fucking like meat treats.
Argus stares at you like my treats.
I have more. I'll give him a sugar cube, by the way. I forgot to give him his reward.
Okay, you can give him whatever you want now. I got my sugar treats. He has
I love
the
the
jerky,
idea that
but
Argus has not gotten fat as shit.
yeah. He holds out the jerky, but since he rolled a 3 on his animal handling check, it's yeah. She's gonna just kind of lay in the corner, just stare at him for now. He doesn't move. He just kind of like looks over at you, just like. Does she have a name?
I'll walk over to her. There a reason that you don't like him, sweetheart? Okay, I'll speak with animals.
She's a monstrosity.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't count for her. I forgot.
Yep.
Is there a reason you don't want him to touch you?
Plus, it would have been a ritual spell anyway. You know, like she doesn't say anything. She just kind of like stares at him, squints, looks up to Zadim, looks back to him, squints harder.
I think she's asking you if he's okay to
He's
allow.
a friend.
She slowly crawls close, like she does like that the dog belly crawl thing, like just slowly shifting forward and just takes it out of his hand, and then he very gently again he's very gentle with her, just rubs his hand across her beak, just one finger, just kind of scratches at right between the eyes, moves his hand underneath her chin, just kind of scratches underneath her beak, and she kind of like makes like a halfway content noise, and then kind of pulls back and curls in on herself, and he seems to accept that. He just kind of looks up to you. You didn't answer me. Does she have a name that you've given her, or is a name that you know she has for herself, or
Bright Eyes.
she does have very bright eyes. They sparkles, I swear. I love animals. Arcus just plops himself into his lap. He just starts scritching at Arcus's back as Arcus is just like does that happy noises. But yeah, I'm not so good with people all the time. Clearly.
As someone who lives in the mountains for most of his life, I can understand.
I lived with my mom and my dad. Has she actually mentioned a lot of this? Okay, she sit down, say something actually. Back in our village before things went to shit.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh,
He told you to sit down. He's gonna tell some backstory for himself.
oh amazing. All right.
Before things went to shit, my instructor started to teach me and such, and it taught me a lot about growing up and being strong. I didn't interact with too many other people except for when I sparred, so it was one of those, learn to attack and fight. And you see him look over to the greatsword, and he kind of like shrugs at it. He's like, it's not, any special greatsword to his mind, but it's still, he looks very comfortable looking at it. And one day I found out that my tutor was apparently associated with people like Auntie. And I watched him just kind of taken out in the middle of town. I might seem a little antagonistic towards the little man. Virdrick. I have to try and remember that because there's two of them. They were shorter. The two different races, I know. Don't patronize me on that. I'm not used to as much diversity. Even with all my travels, I've been trying to keep more to the woods and such. He kind of pulls off his shirt and he shows that he's got a lot of like almost like a faint green in color tattoos across his arms and chest. I've been doing some family history, Navarro, looking into how far back our family has been touching that place. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know how much you trust people, okay? But
If I'm with this group and they know about me and they know about Arcus, you don't have to worry about them, okay?
I'm gonna still fucking worry about them because you're my fucking sister. Just because you agree with them, I've met them for an hour. I can still think
know.
that Vierdrick is clearly a scrutinizing and well thought out man. But he talks like an asshole, walks like an asshole, might as well be an asshole for all I know, and I'm not exactly sure if I should care about that if he's
not
good to
wrong.
you. But yeah, just because I'm not wrong doesn't mean that he can't be a good person. I'm not saying that, but being an asshole, you're going to be treated like an asshole. That's what I've expected from people. They treat me like an asshole, so I start treating them like an asshole first. It's... I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be antagonistic to your friends. And Zadim... I'm going to be bad with names. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. Ginger's been trying to help, but I'm still terrible. But this is why I prefer animals. They like my little nicknames sometimes. Isn't that right, Twinklebutt? Scratches at Arcus, Arcus squints at him and just like slaps him with his tail, just like, yes, I know. You hate that nickname, but you also love me, don't you?
Arcus is about to fucking bite a bit.
Actually, I was about to say, he bites his hand. He just like holds up Arcus as Arcus just dangles off it, and he's just like, yeah, that's about right. Scratches behind the neck, and Arcus slowly lets go and just like gently like licks the hand, just like, I'm sorry.
Immediate. It's like the keys of cat.
Yeah, I've mentioned this before. He like
Draw
bites
blood.
it and then just like, I'm sorry. And then he cuddles up to him because, just because. And also, Paris, you hear in your mind, I love you too, horny stupid.
Damn.
So she just puts her fucking face in her hands. That's all she can do.
I know, I embarrass you.
Damn, but if he ain't calling him like he sees him.
Oh, I made you giggle? That's good. Look,
She gives Arcus a sugar cube.
he accepts this, and then he's just like, I should tell you all their nicknames, shouldn't I? Maybe later. I'll save it for more sugar cubes.
I'll give you 3 if you tell me within the next 2 hours.
Zadim is Black Thunder.
Hell yes.
So good. Hold up. I'm writing all of these down.
Must.
Oh hell
Okay,
yes.
I'm ready.
Yep.
I'm ready.
So Zadim is Black Thunder.
Oh god.
Bo is Lightning Crabbo, although he's not really a crab anymore.
No, now he's Lightning Stabbo.
He hasn't done much stabbing yet, so he hasn't quite gotten that nickname, but... Kalir is Iron Maiden.
It's true.
Aw, I like it. It's good.
And Beardrick is... his is a little bit longer, but I like it because there was like that one moment where I saw it and I was just like, that's it. So I like to think of him as Snow Under the Moon. Because I saw him like his white hair glinting under the stars and moon when he killed that demon. It was just like, that's it, Snow Under the Moon. That's it, perfect.
Oh, Arcus gets some treats later. If Virdrick ever finds out, anyway.
Oh, she'll tell Virdrick just because that's. Excuse me. She'll tell Virdrick and Kalir because those are the two that like don't make her think, "Oh God, that's so offensive."
Hello, would just be
Bummer, the
kind of
team's
confused.
That's an awesome nickname.
Oh God.
I've had these for a while.
I will throw 3 sugar cubes to Arcus.
Content noises. You just watch as he like stares down at him, slowly looks up at you. I'm actually gonna roll something. I'm gonna use hold on. Which one are you gonna behave tonight?
None
You.
of them are gonna behave.
No! You immediately disbehaved. Immediately. Why would you curse me like this, Mad? Why would you curse me on this the day of my rolling dice?
Ever ask me that question, Guru? Never do it.
To be fair, it is still good boy dice. I rolled a 19 on the die. He stares at you, holds up a finger, points at you. Auntie. And points to Arcus. Points back to you. Oh. You went deep.
It took him this long to figure it out.
He wasn't inspecting it before.
He should know that she's a warlock. He just didn't know
Yeah,
that
he didn't
she
know
got
that, yeah.
stronger.
Yeah, that's why he's pointing between you and Arcus like, wait a minute.
No point to gaining power if I'm not going to use it.
Fair enough. Oh man, Vamus would love to talk to you. You got
Oh, God.
what? Why is everyone acting like Vamus is such a bad thing to talk about? Like you're always like,
Because-
oh God, and and
Ginger, he wasn't. He didn't hear what we told you about Vanity.
what?
I will pull out the ruby, and I will gesture to it. Leave.
Please God, tell me he got one.
He looks at it. This is a very nice ruby. Just keeps turning it over in his hands, just rapidly, just like, ooh.
There's a person in there. Stop spinning it.
There is a dwarven noblewoman trapped inside of that.
Yes, because nobility is going to make me turn the center slope. Holds it up to the
No.
light.
But she will remember your face. She can see you.
Squints
Oh,
into
Vina
it.
will remember this.
After a moment, he sees her and he's just like, actually, he is. Oh, she is a dwarf. Oh. My bad. Holds it out to you.
She can hear you too.
So you might want to apologize to her that, for spinning her around and probably making her slightly sick.
I mean, I don't imagine she's like, stuck as to where focus is on. She can probably just appear showing her face wherever it is. So she's probably just in the middle of there waiting for me to stop like the lunatic I am.
I like to think that it's kind of like, I don't know
Being
if
in a
any of you
vial.
have ever heard of the amusement park ride called the Turkish Twist, where you get stuck to the sides of a centrifugal force machine,
I know. Yeah, I know what that is. I know what you're talking about.
and then the floor drops out, and then you can't move because the G-forces are so powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
So I
rides
like
are
to
fun.
think that's how
Fuck
it
you,
plays.
Taru. You
Those
fucking
do sound fun.
adrenaline junkie.
I mean,
also
I too
terrifying.
enjoy those rides.
They're fun though. I like them.
Fucking terrifying.
But yeah, he just kind of shrugs. I'm sorry? Really not, because I didn't know there was a person in there, even though you told me, because when I first looked into it, all I could see was the moonlight.
Well, I mean, you're not the observant person. Also, I do have one request for you.
Huh.
She very gently takes his hand and past the top of it. You're gonna need to apologize to your
To whom? To Virdrick?
Virdrick and Kalir.
What did I say that was bad?
Remember how we told you that those nicknames to them sound insulting? Just
remember you
because you
saying
don't
it.
find it insulting doesn't mean that it is not insulting.
At what point is calling someone pretty or cute bad?
Because it can be demeaning dependent upon how they view that word. Different opinions mean different ways to approach. You didn't know, but an apology is still necessary.
I'm going
Remember
to say
how
I'm
mom
super
made
sincere
remember
about
how
that.
mom made me apologize to you when I punched you in the face even though you had tripped me an hour earlier?
Oh no, I completely accepted that I deserved to be punched in the face. Mom just decided that you needed to say sorry. I knew you didn't mean
Well,
it.
you need to say sorry.
Fine, but I'm not gonna
By
mean
the
it.
way, My voice cracked a little bit because I almost laughed when he said it. I know you didn't mean it.
Fine, but I'm not gonna mean it. I'm
Oh
only
my
saying it
God.
because you're telling me to.
Lucis.
What? I understand for them it might be, oh, it's demeaning. I am calling out the only qualities that I currently know about them because one of them didn't speak a word to me and the other one was glaring at me like I had the soul of all the hells in my very blood. As
She's staring at her
everyone
horn.
does. Yeah, no fucking shit. Why do you think I expected that? Why do you think I was so ready to be like, yeah, no, this is totally what I'm expecting at this point. Might as well call it as I see it. Short and armored. It's
A
what they
genuine
are.
apology will get you further than one that is
Then
dishonest.
why are
and
you telling me to
lying.
apologize when I'm not going to genuinely apologize?
Because I want you to realize what you did wrong.
But I don't see how I did anything wrong. Are you seeing the problem here? You are seeing me as doing something wrong. I am not.
How the hell can I make you understand?
Sleep on it. I want to go to get some sleep myself, because let me tell you, those jail cells, fucking terrible beds. I didn't even have a pillow.
Alright.
Lays down on the bed, just like throws his face to the pillow, and you just hear him just go.
1 second, if you would, please. Don't worry, it'll be quick. Zadim, you can go ahead and head to bed. I'll be out shortly, I promise.
You see his tiefling tail just like flickering back and forth in agitation.
Deal with it.
Slowly turns and like stares at you with one eye.
Once Zadim leaves,
Mhm.
you asked me how I was earlier. She hugs him very tightly.
He pulls you in and hugs you back. Just gives you that. Oh, a little too. No. You're pretty strong. He's pretty strong. He just pats your back. You good?
I am not okay, but I am doing better now.
Hey.
Hmm.
You're like you said. You got power now. Walk like you got it, or hide it and surprise people with it. Either or works. You know me. I don't care.
For hiding it just so that I'm not exercised in a circle.
I mean, you do know that if you ever have that happen, I can, will, and still need to find that asshole. Where is he? I'll find him eventually.
Don't pick
Rip
these
his arms
fights
off.
too soon.
Too soon, not soon enough. We'll see.
In other words, wait until me and Lori are able to join you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Lori said he was going to tell me something when next I see him. Do you know where he is?
She shakes her head.
Fuck. I'll keep my eyes open for him.
I was
But
looking
hey-
for you and Alkin. Shit.
Boat ride! Tomorrow. Let's get some sleep.
Good night.
A
Good night,
waves.
Ginger.
Ginger waves to you. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let this asshole snoring keep you up all night.
His snoring is far, far, far from the loudest that I've heard.
Awesome.
I'll head out and head to my room.
Alright. So you guys are able to get some sleep. Do full rest. You guys full HP. And as you guys awaken, you get up, you get some breakfast. Lucy is the only one who doesn't need to be under the effect of seeming because he had his hat of disguise. And
I'm assuming Virdrick is down there fucking early as shit.
Oh yeah, like usual.
Shot glass filled with wine.
Oh, not. Wait, is she what?
she's pouring a shot glass full of wine for you.
Oh, I mean, he'll take it, but he's like a little early, isn't it?
No. She pours herself a shot.
Morning's here, morning is here,
still
sunshine
drink
is
it.
here, the sky is clear, the morning's here. No, it's not. It's cloudy as fuck.
She looks at him. That's why I said it was too early.
He shrugs. Still good morning.
Yeah,
Food.
he's definitely drinking. Drinking just a little. Just a little. Hopefully it'll chill him out a little.
She knew what the fuck she was doing.
So anything you guys want to do in the town before you leave?
I still have a whole bag of onions, right?
Yes.
I'm good.
It's important to me.
Oh wait, I want to get enough rations to feed my bird and my dog for the trip.
Okay.
Right.
I'd say for the length of the trip, just that's too much. 10 gold
Okay.
10
I'm
gold?
gonna-
Okay.
for him. For him.
would I
For
need-
everyone else, it would be 5 gold.
Would I
Okay.
need rations?
You were told
Is
that
this ship gonna feed us, Guru?
you were told that part of the payment was that you would be able to get some of their rations. Having your own would be a good backup supply if you wanted, or you can just use theirs.
That's fair.
I'll just buy another 11.
So that would
Neither of
be
you happens to know how to cook, do you?
5 gold. Well, 5 gold and 5 silver. You watch as Ginger kind of makes like and then Lucius goes yes, and as soon as he does so, Ginger kind of makes like looks and makes like a slow motion again.
The irony being,
Yes.
look at her description, Don. Oh wait, no, I didn't put that there.
Yeah, you didn't
Hold
put
up.
that there.
Let me fix that. Let me
She's
fix
also-
that.
Is she actually a
Uh,
cook?
You went full Valley Gold
Yes.
Yeah, you.
I wanted to put it in character appearance, and then I realized that it says character appearance, and my OCD legit had a panic attack.
Only
when
reason why I
tried to
didn't
leave it
was
there.
because you didn't put it in her tool proficiency.
Fucking
She's being
thought I did,
modest, that's
honestly.
all.
Fine.
Mm,
It's glitching. All right,
She
fine.
shrugs. I mean, I can cook a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like amazing or anything, but I mean, I can. Plus, I've got the supplies for it.
Moved. God.
Kale's,
I just accidentally rolled to GM. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Kale's also gonna restock her paper and ink and
Yep.
supplies.
How much are you looking to get? Just
I don't know, like 20 sheets of parchment and a few bottles of ink. Like 4.
okay. If you're getting 4 and 20, I'd say. Are you looking
I
for like high quality or just like average quality?
What's the difference?
High quality could be useful if you're like a wizard, so it might give you like a better quality for making sure that everything, like it'll last longer and stay better. Whereas,
Yeah, she'll go with that.
okay, 100 gold.
I think I got
Alright.
everything I needed earlier.
Yeah, you
Let me double check.
because we said this out of character. Did you want to get any of the armor, by the way, before you head off? Because you did while he was talking to everyone else,
Oh,
and
yeah.
because you stayed back to help, make sure the fire was put out. He did sell you a trident, so you do have that.
Nice.
Yep.
A very cool
Yeah, you-
trident. Did you want to buy any armor, just in case like you need to like unclasp real fast, swim for the surface should you fall overboard, or more importantly, have one that would actually give you like a swim speed.
Sinking like a fucking
Yeah.
stone.
Yeah, something like that would be a good idea, actually. The kind of armor he has right now is not.
It is not conducive of being able to swim.
Dodge!
I mean, I got that swimming chain, so.
Kale will just sink.
And she would. Someone save this girl.
I mean, she can reverse gravity, so.
Yeah, she can. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
what kind of armor can I get then?
He
that
has-
should work.
he has ring mail. If you're looking for heavy armor, he has ring mail, chain mail, and splint mail. The difference being ring mail is 14, chain mail 16, splint is 17. And all of them have the mariner property. Each one of them is 300 on top of its normal. So the splint mail would be 500, chain mail would be 375, and the ring mail would be 330.
What is my current armor actually right now?
Current armor should be chain mail because you haven't gotten any upgrades to it yet.
I haven't. Yeah.
Been broke.
So this one would give you another. If you got the splint mail, it'll be another +1 to your AC.
And that's the
17.
best one there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that is the best one for heavy armor, which for you with your dex and such is one of the best armors you could get because you can't quite afford plate yet.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah,
That-
I'll go ahead and you said I can take it off quick if I need to, right?
It does have a mechanism for basically a quick doff, which I mean he didn't exactly explain the full reasoning why. He was like, yeah, you can pull off, but while you're wearing it, you have a swim speed. So why would you need to quick doff it in the? It helps.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'll go for that one. You said it's 500?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
so you now have Mariner's Splint Mail.
Thank you.
It is,
Useful.
it is not attunement, so you don't have to worry about that. And as long as you are fully wearing it, all the pieces, you have a swim speed equal to your movement speed.
Cool. How do I put this in?
I will give you Splint Mail, and just
Thank
type
you.
Mariners in front of it.
Okay.
It will give a red thing being like, warning, you can't have 2 ACs, but
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
You just gotta unequip the one that you have.
Mhm.
so you do still have that. So that is still going to weigh you down unless you want to put that somewhere like bag of holding or otherwise.
Do we have? One of us has a bag of holding, right?
No.
No.
You guys
No.
haven't found one yet.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
we have a bag of holding in almost every single fucking campaign, but this one.
is it a huge detriment for me to just carry it?
It's extra weight is the only thing.
Your carrying capacity as a gnome?
His carrying capacity is still stand.
Is it still a medium?
Yeah, it still counts as technically as medium.
Small,
It
small
doesn't-
and medium creatures have the same carrying capacity.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's
okay.
he's at the moment he is still not encumbered. Currently.
Okay, so if I'm still fine, then I'm not gonna worry about it for now.
It's
Yes.
pretty much a case
you do
of
have
like.
a clear of holding.
This is true. I mean, to be fair, the Kalir will also hold you. So, you know,
yes.
just hugs.
She will cradle you in her massive, muscular, warm arms.
Beardrick won't appreciate it, but I will.
Yeah.
Beardrick sitting here, get the fuck off me, Taru. Yes, please, God.
Yes. But yeah,
But
you guys,
yeah, he'll just hold on to it for now then.
cool. But you guys are able to.
So-
Oh, yes.
After she buys rations, Kelly's just gonna go wandering.
Make a perception check.
Wandering?
God damn it.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna let her wander off.
I mean, that
But are you
depends.
with her at the moment?
You wouldn't be with her. You'd be buying armor.
Mm,
Well, that
Shit.
was earlier,
That's
so.
a two.
That's a two.
Clear, come on. We're all supposed to be sticking together in this town. I thought we were all
have to
buying
buy
shit at
armor.
the same time.
I mean, to be fair,
got armor
I
the
would have
day
been watching out for
previously,
everybody.
So it's not right
Oh.
now.
So, do I notice Clear going?
You notice that she was out going to get rations. You got rations as well. And she just kind of walks out and kind of just looks around.
That's true. I'll be able to watch. No, wait. Yes, there was something else I wanted to get. I forgot. And
Hmm.
it does involve going with Clear.
Okay.
I wanted to get my hammers silvered.
Oh, that's right.
Like, I never got to talk to the shopkeeper about that.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
I think the worst part is.
There's no smith. You can't do it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
get the silver
We
for
literally
it.
don't have a blacksmith.
Yeah, they don't have a
He's
blacksmith
saying-
that's making a thing.
But we can get
Yes.
the silver for it, and then we can.
No, since there's not a blacksmith, it's not going to be easy to find enough silver.
They won't sell
silver your weapon.
metal.
Yeah, they don't
It's
have the
the
raw
problem.
metal. This place is not a place to get the raw metal for it. Is the problem.
But does the team know this?
Good
You know
question.
what? That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
So with your perception check, you're kind of being halfway guided without really realizing that you're being guided by Zadim to be like, hey, we're looking for, can you show me where the blacksmith stuff is? You're like, there's no blacksmith. Okay, I need to know where they spell metal. I mean, we can look. You guys go around the town.
I'll assist. I'll see if I can
would-
help with this.
No, Khalil would just say, "You're looking for metal in a town that has no forge."
What
What?
does this have to do with anything?
Nivara puts her fist
not
to her
there.
mouth and yes, I am because I went with him to buy rations
got
as well.
rations as
Remember?
Zadim,
You're
they
talking to the
won't-
man who has no smithing proficiency.
Zadim,
Yes.
if you really wanted silver, just go to like a bank or something. Or like, just use your own coins. I don't know.
Shit, why didn't I think of that?
I'm not entirely sure you have enough silver coins to do what you're trying to.
Hang on a sec, I forgot how much money I have.
God damn it!
You only have 10 silver.
Yeah, I only have 10 silver.
I think you've been
What's
spending
the what's the exchange rate again?
10 silver equals 1 gold. So
That's
vice versa.
right.
How much?
That's
Two points
right.
away is it 0.05?
Something like that.
So, I think it was like 20 coins is £1. So 100 coins would be £5 of
Silver.
metal.
So it's 10 gold per hammer if you're lucky and she's good.
Yeah. Well, first of all,
I mean,
we know she's
even
good.
even if it goes wrong, Pele can just extract the metal and reuse it.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
You would lose some of the metal because some of the metal would be bad. Because as with forging anything, it would still cause
Go bad.
slag.
All right. If that's the case, then Zadim
I mean,
will
that's just impurities, though. If anything, it makes the silver more pure.
Purity! What?
So moving forward,
Yeah.
you don't find any silver here. They don't have exactly a bank or anything like that.
But
Khaled just kind of shrugs at Zadim.
Are we- Are we in disguise, by the way?
Yes, you have been turned. You currently look like a very stout dwarf.
Okay.
So that way, it's still, you
Alright.
still have the armor and stuff, and it's like, yes, this is very dwarf-like. It
Am I
makes sense
handsome?
for you. And with your,
Am
your
I
voice, they'll be like, you,
Richard,
if
you were already here.
you peek into a mirror and you're just kind of like look at your jawline. You're like, yeah.
Hey
Hey there.
not bad.
Hell yeah! It looks like
If-
it took like 20
If this
years
were
off.
another
Yeah, if this were another
if this
person.
were another person, I'd be gay.
Yeah.
That's great. Beardrick's enjoying his life right now then.
I wish I could see Frederick preening himself, but unfortunately.
Khaled just looks like regular Khaled.
I mean, only if you didn't take the seaming.
Yeah, she didn't.
Zadim looks like a extremely pale skin, long black hair framing his face. It's a little bit odd. But you know,
Like a what? You didn't say a race.
elf.
Oh, okay.
Very, very pale skin, long black haired elf. Like you look almost
Did
like
Did I lose like a foot and a half?
No. You are just a very tall, thin, gangly elf. It's like someone took an elf and
Even taller
stretched
than
it.
an elf.
In that case,
Like humans have a higher height ceiling than elves do. I'm
Yeah.
even taller.
Yeah.
That's great.
You're a
Would
freak of
Khaled-
nature at the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Khaled see the seaming happening?
She cast it
Probably.
with the rest of you guys to make sure you all knew who was who.
Okay, good.
Khaled
She didn't want you
right
screaming.
Wouldn't
The face.
recognize any of
Yeah.
you. Even by voice. Like, you'd say, hey, it's me, Zadim. She'd be like, no,
Liar!
it isn't.
No, it isn't.
I know Zadim.
Holy shit! I love it.
I love her so much!
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
but she saw it, so she's safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naivara, you look like a freckly, red-headed human.
Oh.
Wait,
Cute.
wait.
Waiting.
You look like Wendy. You look like Wendy from
No.
Wendy's.
No!
Yes,
How long
actually.
is...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Oh dear.
I'm absolutely lying saying my name now to anyone who asks. I thought you made me look like Meg. I'm like, no!
Meg's half elf.
Yeah.
Rounded ears, shut up.
Yeah, I shave my ears regularly.
I shave my ears! No, I buff them, get it right.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways.
After all that, Khaled's gonna go on.
What are you looking for?
Well, she's wandering, so nothing. She's she's walking.
She's just walking around.
You're gonna trip over a bag of holding. Can we roll like a D100 to see if she does?
My God.
My DM actually made me roll some shit like that.
No bag of holding.
Okay.
Anything good though?
No. Just town folk. Granted, the people are like, looking a lot, like, as you're like kind of looking around, you halfway notice people being like, more like antsy, more, not necessarily like aggressive towards each other, but it's like little things like that that you're kind of like, just like, I didn't notice that on my first day here. I guess that's weird. I mean,
I'm assuming the boat that we chartered is big enough for us to take our cart, or is it a small ass boat?
it's one big enough that you're able to ask for them to bring
Okay.
that along with you, and they allow
Nice.
it.
Yay, Spartacus.
Spartacus gets to come with you. They understand that there are people who want to bring their creatures with them, and so they're like, yes, we will allow you to bring this very well-trained horse, and oh, you have puppies as well. Okay, we'll let you bring the puppies as well, and a boar,
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
I was
and
gonna say they
and
better allow the
and
thing
a
on.
griffin.
I just imagine.
Okay.
All right, we'll let you bring the we'll let you bring the horse. Oh, and you have puppies. Okay, and the puppy and the boy. What the hell is that?
Yeah, they're not questioning it. They're like, we're getting paid, and we're just gonna.
We don't get paid to question this.
We
No,
don't
they
get
don't
paid
get
enough
paid
to quest-
enough.
We don't get paid enough to question this.
Oh no!
Just don't ask questions. Don't look it in the eyes, and you'll be fine.
Don't look at it.
Don't look it in your
You are
eyes, and you'll
not
be
wrong.
fine.
It is much better to.
Actually, hold on. I will.
Look the
in
gift
Zadim-
griffin in the mouth.
I will, in Zadim's voice, try a different accent so that it doesn't
Oh!
sound because he's got like such a distinctive accent.
You're right.
Let's do this.
Hold on. I actually have to think about this for a second.
No worries.
Try a country accent in his
Oh
voice.
my god!
Here. I dare you! I dare you!
I'll do it. I'll do it.
To be
Well, mighty fine.
It wouldn't be in your best interest to look her in the eye.
All right,
You're better off just letting her be.
I'll. Yeah, sure.
Is this guy gay? Can I inside this one?
No, he's trying not to look Bright Eyes in the eyes. Just like, yep, nope, sure, I'm okay with that. Fuck it.
There you go. That's how you do it.
All I can think is Arthur for fucking right there.
I'm fucking dying, man.
I'm fucking dead.
I think Beardress finds this amusing, but he's not saying anything.
Obviously.
And no
Jack shit.
reaction.
Navarre is fucking smirking.
Kalia just kind of skips onto the boat, and would the boat creak beneath her?
Vaguely. Because she's wearing armor, and it creaks
Everyone
under.
hears it, immediately gives you like a 10-foot like wide berth just in case.
I mean, to be fair, everyone is doing that to everyone, so it's not exactly a unique thing per se.
Speaking of fear,
Hmm?
I have something to tell you.
Yes.
You know Arcus likes you just because you beat the hell out of him. He's going to get so fat because of you.
Yes.
I found out something interesting.
And what is that?
He's got a nickname for everyone in the group. Do you want to know what yours is?
He looks at you.
It's quite flattering, actually. His nickname for you is apparently Snow Under the Moon.
He kind of blinks at that one. Yeah, that's not what he was expecting. He was totally expecting something stupid.
I believe.
So he's
if
got
I-
a nickname for everyone, eh?
Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting this session, but I'm enjoying it. I think I'm
Navarre's
like doing this for the next, like 3 sessions.
Navarre's head just drops, and you can hear her go.
This is enormous Eldritch Blast energy.
Is there a reason he picked that?
Well, apparently, she points up to his head, which ironically means nothing to anyone who's looking, but
He's
he
got
knows exactly
gray
what the fuck.
hairs as a dwarf to make it so
Okay.
it's not fully weird.
During that night that we fought your issue,
Yes.
underneath the moonlight, your hair apparently reminded him of snow. And how pleasant it is to look at. In that scenario, I suppose. If I'm remembering correctly, I was very tired when I found all this out.
Okay.
Arcus, I'm guessing, is invisible right now.
He's a
right?
dog.
I was about to
Oh,
say,
he's
I'm
a
like, he's
dog
just
right
like
now.
he's just a little terrier.
Oh, he'll glance
Happy,
at him
happy tail wagging, looking at me like, hi.
then. Huh. What's everyone else's?
Kalir's is Iron Maiden.
I love these so much.
Bo is Lightning Crabbo. And Zadim, my absolute personal lucky favorite, other than Lucis's, is Black Thunder.
What was mine?
Zadim is grinning, and he he takes a little meat cube out of his pocket and he flips it at Arcus.
In undercommon, she will reply, horny stupid.
God damn it! Why would you have to eat what? Come on, you know I don't know that one. Mom never taught me that.
Gonna remember that one.
He's fucking killing me. Oh my god.
So Virgin understands what the nickname is. I don't think anyone else does.
Nope.
Oh, the beauty
This
of
is
it.
great.
What do you mean? Like our own nicknames or
No,
his
no, no,
nicknames?
No, no,
his
no.
nickname.
She said Lucis's nickname in undercommon, so the only one who
Oh,
speaks in his future.
I'm gonna remember
Ah.
that sound and I'm gonna see if I can figure out undercommon at some point so I know what that is.
Oh, if you ask her what she's low, tell you.
Oh.
She just doesn't want to tell her brother.
brother.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah, if you ask Beardrick, he'll say it right here.
Navarro will look at Virgin and put like a finger to her lips. Just like,
He says nothing.
Now.
For now, yeah.
But you're on the ship.
Ah, wait. I will kind of jab Lucis in the side with the fucking quarterstaff. You have something to say.
No, I don't. I'll say it when I'll say it when I'm actually ready to say it.
Khalid's not in the room, by the way. She's exploring the ship.
Yeah, but dealing with you one-on-one is a better option.
Then you can wait. Cool. Pats you on the shoulder. So let's go take a look at the rigging. I bet this place is just. Ooh, Khalid's already on it. Wait for me.
Khalid's on the rigging
Yeah.
now.
No, you're not on the rigging. You're like he wants to look at it, the rigging, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna
He's
go.
being an asshole and just basically being like, oh, hey, look, what's that over there? Zip.
Kind of. But he's also being like, hey, this is Khalid likes boats. Apparently, I like boats.
Oh my god.
Connection.
I'll
She's
fucking
gonna-
follow.
She's taking notes
Mhm.
about the structure of the boat for potential use of designing the coat.
Ah.
Ooh. Clever girl.
And she'll be asking. I don't know who the captain. Does she know who the captain is?
You are aware of who the captain is, yes.
She will basically go up to him and ask what it's all for.
He'll explain it to you as best as he can, like this. Make sure you don't, lose the top sail. This is how we turn this sail and that sail, and he basically goes over it. Lucius is just kind of sitting like behind you, nodding along, just like he just following along very easily, just like, yeah, I've heard all this. He doesn't understand how to actually do most of it, but he understands, like, hey, I've heard these before, and I know what that is. I've heard of this.
I just heard a cat. I'm sorry.
Does she notice that he's there?
Yeah, I mean, even passively, he's not like being like hiding behind her. He could startle her
Okay.
still, but
But will he? That's the question.
he's not going to attempt to startle her like intentionally. Unintentionally, it can still happen, but intentionally, no, he's not trying to startle her.
Okay. Okay. So she's gonna take some good, lovely notes.
Notes are taken, and Lucius is just kind of nodding along, just muttering every now and then, like, yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Hilaire then, after having done that, turns around and I don't know, assume startled by his appearance. So I just really want to excuse that. I really want an excuse to just punch him in the face accidentally.
Roll to hit.
Oh, okay. Well, firstly, I'll roll a wisdom save. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
you try and hit.
Yep.
Oh,
You,
damn.
he like slam it into his chest. He kind of looks down and just like, don't worry, I get that reaction a lot.
Oh my god.
He seems nonplussed by the punch. You did not break his AC.
Is it aware to her that she's? Yeah, because she was there for the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. I have that effect on people, apparently. I'm sorry.
Colette just kind of. She just walks away.
Good,
Just
good
like
talk.
that.
Punching someone.
She
Wow.
seems nice.
What?
I know.
Jesus Christ.
Punching people to out of character, he is a barbarian. Punching people is the way of showing that you're, a good person.
Think of Ellie, just male
This
and suave.
this guy.
Ish.
She's
Oh.
more suave.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know how to move on with that.
It's okay.
If you just hates
should
all by it.
just go back to the group, I guess.
Okay. You go back to the group. Simple enough.
Yeah.
I guess Beardrick would just be like, I don't know, reading his fucking book or something.
Fuck.
Fucking
with
Harlequin
Blackboard.
romance.
Oh, he's gonna be with Black Book. Yeah, that sounds
Black
good.
Buck. Yeah, when he sees that you have Black Buck, he's after a little bit he'll kind of like go over Black Buck and just be like, "You are an absolutely gorgeous thing." Like Black Buck like headbutts him. He's just like, "Oh, it likes me."
Is it a painful headbutt? Did that look painful?
It looks like it should have been painful, but he just like takes it and just like, "Oh, it likes me."
Very
Navarre's-
just watching this.
Navarre's just like watching this, shaking her head with like. At this point, she's got sweets. She's just fucking eating sweets, walking through this hell.
Well, get your popcorn ready, boys and girls. He's not the brightest, but he's here.
Does he say or do anything else to him or me?
Let me see if he actually is able to animal handle Black Buck. Natural 20. Black Buck likes him.
Damn!
Despite like everything you're expecting from how he's been acting and stuff, he as soon, Black Buck headbutts this man and is like, this man should be totally getting his ass kicked, and like he just like accepts the headbutt and like grabs Black Buck by the head and kind of smacks his head against him, and Black Buck's just kind of like, all right.
I respect your strength.
And then he actually no, he wouldn't see that. So he just kind of like scratches on his head, just like nods slowly, just like, good animal, strong, good choice, good pick.
I don't think Beardrick's gonna say anything to him.
I didn't imagine he would.
Yeah.
I think the best part is, if I remember what you told me, Taro, you know.
Oh yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, Beardrick is he's gonna watch him, not say anything.
Obviously.
Don't fuck with my boar.
Yeah.
No, he's being very respectful of both you and the boar in like terms of like spacing and privacy and such as that.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's actually doing anything, so.
Yeah, for the most part,
But he's not gonna relax around him. He's
Obviously
still gonna watch him.
Obviously not. But yeah, he's like, he watches Ginger, just kind of watches him, just like, he's doing it again. How does he do this? What way does he have with animals that I don't? I hop on a horse and I get kicked right off. He walks on the horse and it either loves him or just kind of looks at him just like, what the hell are you doing? You tall man.
Kid your souls.
Dumbasses abound.
Exactly.
Granted, I'm not saying that any of these creatures are dumb, but some of them are animals, so yeah.
Navarre still just has the popcorn.
Pass me some of that.
Yeah, I think Beardrick would understand why Black Buck would like him after being headbutted.
I was about to say, I'm like, it's obvious now.
Yeah.
Yeah, natural 20 then just gets bumped in the head like, "Urgh!" Okay, bumps him right back. Amends. man of
It's like the,
a man of culture.
The goat.
Yeah.
Like the goat that gets headbutted after headbutting someone and just like fucking goes stock still. Like what? What?
Kind
You
of.
did it back. What?
This is my thing. How dare you do my thing? But at the same time, I'm so happy that you understood that you should do my thing.
Wait, actually, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Dawn, this is such a late reaction, and it's because I had to fucking stay on my toes to let Mom into the house.
Yes.
Do I know what fucking Lucis's tattoos are?
He told you like when he pulled it off, he looked at you and said, "I've been doing our genealogy."
No, I know, but I'm saying, essentially, do I know what they?
No, you don't know what they do yet. No.
Okay.
All you know is that he said that these are our genealogy, or as far back as he's currently gotten.
I actually want to approach him on that then, because curiouser and curiouser. I'll poke him in the back with a pencil.
Okay.
Actually, wait, he wouldn't feel that.
He would
Listen.
feel it. It's just that he would also look at you like, really? You're going to do a pencil? Alright. Cool.
She holds up the spear with a questioning look.
What about the spear?
Would you prefer this?
I mean, I'd feel it more, but that doesn't mean that I want to be stabbed. Do you want to be stabbed? We can arrange both of us to be stabbed. I'm sure one of us will have more of a reaction than the other.
What are the tattoos?
Genealogy.
I know you already told me, but what do they do?
They
I'm curious.
show our genealogy.
Why'd you get so many of them?
Because we have a lot of family. Why else do you get... When you do genealogy, you have a lot of family that you're eventually going to find out about. So I tattooed as many as I could on here. That
It doesn't make sense to me to put something permanently on your body if you don't know the person. That's just what doesn't make sense.
Of course I don't, but I want to respect them because they came before us. Whether they were good or evil, I can't say or judge them, but they are the reason we are here today.
Oh, I know what barbarian subclass he is now.
It's because Paris is trying really hard to be like, I want to know.
I want to see what you actually describe it as. I'm not going to lie.
Oh yeah, we'll get to it eventually.
Because I know you would take a fucking take on that.
Of course. Believe me, I've got plenty of ideas. You know
Jesus.
me.
I'm scared.
As you should be.
So what more did you find out about her family? Auntie doesn't tell me anything.
Well, if she hasn't told you, then I shouldn't tell you either. At least not yet.
I thought you were on my side.
I am on your side. Just not here on a boat where it's, impolite. We're
Below
not
deck.
seafaring people. I can tell you that much.
Below deck.
Below deck is
no.
still on the boat. I've noticed. Your characters tend to not like most of the characters that I introduce to your guys.
Yeah!
It's just because, like, I don't know, they just seem like so stubborn and arrogant.
You're stubborn!
It's okay. Virdrick doesn't like anyone. It's okay. It's nothing personal.
Ironically,
Nothing
he is
personnel, kid.
he is also stubborn and arrogant,
But
but she likes him.
Actually, is confusing because Virdrick actually could be pretty fucking arrogant.
it's true.
And stubborn. That's like his entire personality when you don't consider the other stuff about him.
But he's not like,
Too
like,
pushy? Is that the right
I
word?
guess. Like he's a bit.
And this guy's not acting
Why
arrogant.
not?
He's just acting like he's being a doofus.
This guy is just kind of like pushing himself out there, like, "Hey guys,
To be fair,
I mean, he's a
you
barbarian.
talk
That's what he
about
does.
me."
to be fair, you guys, to be fair, Zadim asked about the names, and then he was like, okay, I want to ask about names as well. He likes boats, and he likes animals.
Hmm.
If you are, I think, do you not like extroverts in like D&D? Those are the people that you tend to dislike. I'm just curious. Did they like freak you out or something?
No,
I think she just dislikes my character portrayals of these characters.
I don't.
I I think he just doesn't. He's not respecting her space.
Is that what it is?
That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, partly. It's people that are kind of very charismatic and use it to be kind of like and are like really sure of themselves, or like use that charisma to push themselves out there. I don't know.
I can promise you he is not nearly as charismatic as he's portraying himself to be.
Well,
It's
no,
just how
but
he's
like
portraying himself.
he to me he seems to act that way.
I can understand that.
I think that's why it comes off as a way, because like what the charismatic seems like, quote unquote, is him being like, oh god, what's the word? What's the fucking word that I'm thinking of? Socially awkward!
Yeah. He is very socially awkward.
Either way, like, she ain't gonna like him.
Yeah, no, it's not me being like, oh man, you have to like him. It's just something I noticed. Something we noticed. Just an interesting little tidbit. Something fun about Kaleda's character.
I'm waiting for
I
the damn
guess, I guess it's kind of like this. It's in the past. It's the kind of person, in my experience, I've never been able to win an argument.
Okay.
They always have something to say.
How the hell do you
And
like
I
me?
can't tolerate that.
How the hell
At
do you
least-
like me at all, then?
Because I don't have arguments with you.
There it is.
I mean, we do, but it's usually me just nagging you to go to bed.
Yeah.
Well,
So, moving on from that, you guys begin heading out onto sea, and due to the time, I'd say that'd be a good place to end the session. Because we've gone for 3 hours, and you guys are finally out on the open water and able to start picking up more stuff to see where we go with this, eh?
yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Alright.
I'm glad we were able to get out okay.
Yeah. You had a little bit of help, but at the same time, it was still good.
I was worried.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching with us. We hope you have a fantastic day, evening, whatever it may be. And until next time, we've been with Team Comp. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Boy.